boy Blanco.
Sup, bro?
Side Jonesy.
Sup, bro?
We got a guest today. Introduce our guest.
What is your name?
Tyler.
Are you sure?
Usually. Today I'll be Tyler.
Today will be Tyler? I think you're, I think we got to come up with a nickname for you.
All my reject friends back in college called me T-Money, and I don't understand why. But
We already have a money on
Okay.
the show, so that's Mormon's nickname.
Yeah. T money.
Yeah, low T money.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
what he
go.
used
I don't have it. Everybody else just calls me by the last name, so.
I don't know. We'll come up with it eventually.
But I'm sure by the end of tonight there will be something that
He's
sticks.
got a little red.
He does have
got
a little red. He does have.
Jimmy.
Timmy the Ginger. Timmy the Ginger.
There's no hair.
We're just gonna call you GT from here on out. You are Ginger Timmy from here on out. You're Ginger Tyler.
There we go.
You were Ginger Tyler from
Ginger
here on
Tyler.
out. And that's what we're rolling with.
GT is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Barely has a soul, folks. And if you're lucky, he won't take it from you if he likes you. Right?
I hope.
I don't know. Are we gonna make it out?
I don't have one now.
Probably
Well, I
not.
know you
No,
don't.
mine's already
You're
been
white.
taken.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah. Well-
Jean Grey sucked yours out a long time ago.
Yeah, she stole the soul
fucking
out of
stole
my
your
body.
soul.
It's gone.
I was only born with half a soul, so I mean, you can only get half out of me, bruh. So
I told you, I've got pictures. I used to have dark hair. It's the beard that makes it red.
I don't.
That's not red. That's not red.
He goes, hang on.
hang on,
Hang on.
hung.
That's
I want
not
you to
red.
introduce the.
It's a show. We're going to talk about what
It's
we're
a
going to
show?
be doing today.
Wait,
We are talking.
are we on a show?
No.
No.
Shit.
Fuck.
No one told me what we're
Are
supposed
we
to
on
be
a show
doing
today?
today.
What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing today.
Clearly, we're a
I'm
couple
gonna pull.
of
I'm gonna
no-talent
pull up
ass clowns.
GT's profile on Facebook. How far
know what
back
we're
do you
doing.
go on Facebook?
Oh, it has to go way back because I've been bald for a very long
In
time.
the way back backs.
Yeah, I mean, this is 2006.
Scroll to the bottom.
Scroll to the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
very-
2006.
To the bottom.
Bro, were you like 12 then?
No,
Because you're
I'm
only
not,
like you're
I'm
only
not as
like,
old as you guys.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Were you like 12 back then?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Might have been 18 by that time.
I don't know.
I don't know, Coach. You're not the youngest person we've had on this show, I don't think. How old are you?
37?
Oh, you're only 4 years younger than
Yeah,
us.
he's
That's fine.
definitely not the youngest person we've had on the show.
No, not by far.
No.
All right. Today will be a fun episode. Today is my favorite episode of the year. Well, second favorite episode of the year. My favorite is when we get to talk about how the Chiefs are going to kick the shit out of somebody in the Super Bowl. And this is the second favorite where I get to talk about how the Chiefs are going to have the run towards their third straight Super Bowl. So it's going to be a great show. We're going to do the preview of the NFL like we do every year. It is not serious because we're at a bar. So if you want hard-hitting analysis,
Don't tune into this shit.
you came into the wrong place.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, really.
That's not what we're
Kind
going
of
to do.
sad. We're not here for that.
No.
All right, so we have a large assortment of drinks today, but
Yeah, we do.
before we get into that, so you are a whiskey guy.
Yep.
I met you through a ball team called Deep in the Fifth, and you
Yep.
would play softball and finish a handle.
When I
A
started,
fifth.
when I started with 10 years ago, I mean, it's been a long time. We were deep in the fifth, and whoever had the shittiest game the week before would have to bring a fifth of something. And we would finish it before the two games were over. And
2 hours of a fifth out of
and
10.
usually we'd end up in the parking lot still drinking more Busch Light after. That was long before kids and very dumb decisions in the past.
So, as part of this show, we have started a tradition now,
Okay.
as we have guests. We're going to have you try this.
Okay.
And by this is Jura. As we've said before, this is a single malt Scotch whiskey. I won this out of a silent auction for Piper High School. It was a golf thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was one of the first things that we ever drank actually on the show. So, I'm not going to warn you as to how this tastes.
But it will come into play.
But it's gonna come into play
when we
here.
rate our drinks.
Ooh.
I'm not going to give you a full shot unless you want a full shot.
You just need to
I
get
will
the taste
temper
of
it.
it.
You just need to
We'll just have a sip to start.
swish it.
Yeah.
You got to swish it.
You got to
Okay.
switch to get the full flavor effect.
And I try not to spill this because nobody needs that in their life.
Oh, I love it. This is the great new way to start the show when we have a guest. Give him a little
I'll give you about half a shot. So, like, not even a full ounce. Smell it. Get the good smell.
I mean, it smells like a pretty normal.
You're like, man, this might be a really good scotch. It's got a great flavor. I'm picking some things up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's starting to set in, isn't it?
All right.
At least getting a little scared. Got a little swish action. And now we wait.
It's like nail polish remover, and that is great. Just what you want after a long day of work. That's
How bad is that?
pretty rough. That's something your grandpa would have, and
Is that in like one of those old Avon bottles that
it had,
you're not
and
supposed to?
you'd sneak it out of his workshop. That's the one he hid out in the shed.
That was when he was having a really bad time with Grandma.
Man,
just needed a drink.
That just burns your mouth. That's rough.
So you are a former bartender.
Yep.
Is that the worst you've ever had?
Like just spirit.
Yeah.
No, Malort is still
worse.
worse.
Okay.
And Everclear, like by itself.
Well,
Everclear's
Everclear,
a cow.
Everclear will like
Everclear's-
destroy
yeah.
your innards.
correct.
Yeah,
But that's
so,
pretty darn rough.
It's bad.
That is not something you want to enjoy.
Okay. So
Thank you for that.
you're welcome. That's the reason why we do it.
We had to do that.
We had to experience it, so we decided that everybody else needed to experience it too. And I can't throw away alcohol.
I mean, it'd be
So-
good in the winter. It'll warm you up real quick.
It's like that Russian potato vodka.
Burns going down.
Keeps you warm.
Warm and tingly.
Yeah. Okay.
So we use that as our rating system.
Yeah, that's our rating
So
system now.
we go Jura to 5.
Yeah.
5 clearly being the highest. Jura is, well, you just had it.
That was okay. Hopefully nothing that bad.
We haven't had anything that bad since. That's why it's on the Jura scale. If we find something that bad,
Jura will be replaced.
yeah, outside of Malort, because that's just that's not cool. Like that's one of those. Have you ever had it?
No.
Oh,
Those people in Chicago love it. And
yeah, it's terrible.
It's bad.
What is it? Kind of spirit. Is it a whiskey? Is it a...
The
I wanna say
flavor
it's-
profile is
I want to say it's whiskey or bourbon, or maybe it's brandy.
Malort is a Chicago liqueur with a bitter flavor profile that some say is acquired.
Okay.
But it's just so bad.
If I ever
Grapefruit,
find,
menthol, stemmy, lemon, and chamomile.
yeah,
Okay, so you can put that in a drink. I would never.
yeah, you
have
could
that by
never,
itself.
yeah, you would never ever try to drink that by
Okay.
itself.
All right.
But I don't even know what drink that would go with.
Nothing.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get a bottle now and try it.
No, don't get a bottle. Don't get a bottle.
Can I get
Don't
an
get an
airplane bottle.
Find an airplane bottle. If you really want to do it, find an airplane bottle.
Some say Malort tastes like burnt tires, old socks soaked in grapefruit juice, or industrial battleship cleaner.
Okay.
Battleship
That's
cleaner?
what you want on a Friday
Battleship
night.
cleaner is kind of in the category of Jura, so
Yeah.
they'd be
It tastes like a cleaner.
yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I want to party. That might just be
I
the
don't want
thing
to party
to do.
that hard, bro. Shit. God damn, that's terrible.
Ooh,
That's terrible. All right, so let's get to the better drinks.
Yeah. Please.
And we have,
what are we doing first?
as James's favorite word, Stinky James. I know you're going to watch this eventually. We have a plethora of drinks tonight.
Ooh, plethora. I love that word.
Yeah, Stinky James, that's his word. You've already got one open, so let's go ahead and roll into that.
That one's almost done. So I'll get a different one that we can all try together, and then if you don't like it, you can send it this way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's
All right.
sit them down. We got clean glasses. I did wash those out. You're welcome.
So this one I'm excited about. This is from...
Here, hand me that can, and
Tomstown.
I'll tell him what it is while he's pouring. So we have got a Tomstown Distillery Elderflowers Lime Gin. Now, the last time we had some weird flowery gin shit, what was that? What cocktail was that? Pre-mixed. I don't remember. But this is 5% alcohol. Does this have a lot of sugar in it, sir?
No, I don't taste any sugar in it.
Okay. Not a fan of
so is it like gin
but
and ginger ale, or what is it?
it's gin and
has-
it's gin and
It's got their botanical gin that Tomstown makes, which is very good if you like gin.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then it's got elderflower, calamansi lime, and sparkling water.
Okay, sparkling
That is
water.
it.
I was trying to figure out what the other.
It was our last
the little
episode
mixer
that had
was.
the weird hibiscus lime or whatever that is that
Yeah.
you liked so much, which, ugh, bruh.
I didn't hate it. That
I know you
Boozy
didn't.
Betty was not bad.
Boozy Betty, that's what it was.
This smells fantastic too, you guys, when you get this. It's like a little potpourri action.
I could drink that
That's actually not bad. I would want it cold.
Right. If you put
Like it
this
needs
on
some
ice,
on the
Money.
rocks.
Yeah, that'd be money. Or fresh out of the cooler.
Be a
Like
nice,
when it's been sitting in
nice
the
cool
cooler for
drink.
2 hours.
It'd be a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
cool drink.
that'd be a good refreshing one for when you're on the course. That would
Yeah.
be very
That
nice.
would be a good golf course drink, but you'd never get that at a golf course.
They might carry cans like that, but it's pretty
I
good.
feel like that's too local. No, that is good. I'm okay with
I've hit
that.
some local courses around here to do it, but
I'm okay with that. So let's rate that. Jura to 5. I'm gonna give that a solid 3, in my opinion.
I'd say 3.5. Like
How much was that?
A
That's
lot
what
of
I was gonna
the
find out.
Yeah, how much was that for a 6-pack or a 4-pack?
For a 4-pack, it is $13.59.
That's expensive.
It is expensive.
that's a little much.
Ooh, that's $4 a drink, or $3 a drink, 3 plus. Ooh, that's bar prices.
Not for that. I mean, that's a
That's a
For
$7.
for Tomtown gin though, like you're paying more than that around
yeah.
here.
So it'd be
But
That's
a
probably true.
higher.
Yeah,
It's not necessarily like a ultra premium, but it'd be more on the top shelf. That one would
I'll give
be.
you that.
So it's gonna be more expensive. So that if you got this in a bar,
That'd probably
one
be like
can
a
will give you
$7.
a couple of drinks on the rocks
That's
that you would
true.
have there.
That's true.
And that would be at least $12 a piece. And now you're getting this for $3 for the can, roughly $3.50.
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
I'd say I'm gonna go 3.5. It was good. It was a better mixed drink can because there's a lot of crappy ones that they're making now.
we have 2 scales actually. We have the premix cocktail scale,
Okay.
and then we have like the fresh cocktail where like you make it yourself or
Mm-hmm.
you mix it or whatever. So you being a former bartender, you understand that. So on the premix cocktail scale of Jura to 5, are you still at like a 3.5?
I'd say 3.5
okay.
because
I'm at a
there's
3.
there's some really crappy ones and I've had some really
Oh, yeah,
good
we've had
ones.
some bad
That's
ones,
on the
too.
that's on the better side. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I like it more than you guys do. I'm like at a 3.75.
Okay.
Almost a 4. 'cause I don't know. Gin is growing. When we started the podcast,
I know,
fucking
you're growing
hated
into gin 'cause
and
you're-
it's getting better every time I have it.
I'm not mad at you. That's
Gin-
not bad.
Gin by itself always reminds me of Christmas trees. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
smells
Yeah.
terrible.
It's just the
It's
That-
got to be mixed.
Yeah, it's not
You
quality.
gotta have lime juice.
Yep.
You have to, and then something else.
Yeah, totally. I'd agree with that. All right, so we want to continue with those before we break out our last part because I feel like the last drink is more football oriented, and then we can break into it. Would you agree?
I mean, yeah, and that's on ice. The other ones aren't, so we should probably
Yeah,
break
let's
into
get these
those
done then.
before
Sure.
we.
All
Before
right,
we go down the
so
rabbit
the
hole.
next thing we have is some more tequila soda. Casa Azul. We've got 4 flavors. We've got watermelon, peach mango, strawberry margarita, and lime margarita.
Yep.
So I feel like we should start in that order. Oh God, don't drop it.
I mean, whatever's on this end is what we're drinking first.
Oh fuck. Nope. We have to save the lime margarita for last.
No.
Is it first?
no.
It's peach mango.
Ah!
mango, 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 mango.
Then we got a
This
strawberry.
is 8 packs of 2 of each.
The way.
I have a feeling I'll be drinking the lime margaritas.
There's the lime.
Where's your boy watermelon at?
You don't like watermelon?
Hates watermelon.
I hate like actual watermelon, but
Yeah.
I like watermelon flavored stuff. So like watermelon candy or popsicles, drinks, but actual
You like the artificial flavor
Yes,
of watermelon.
I do not
Okay.
like actual watermelon.
You know what's up first.
You getting watermelon out of the way?
Mango's always getting out of the way first.
okay. All right,
Followed
that'll
by
work.
watermelon.
Yep, that'll work. That'll work. These are clear to start off with, which in my opinion is never a good sign. I like when they have a little bit of color to them.
All right.
Yeah,
But
it does. It's completely clear.
oh,
Has a big mango smell.
And these are just carbonated water, tequila, yada yada. There's a little stevia in here. Little agave nectar. Says organic cane sugar, but somehow has no carbohydrates. Interesting. 100 calories, 0 grams of carbs. Okay. That's what we got. Oh, it definitely smells like mango. It smells kind of like a Jolly Rancher.
I don't taste much tequila in there.
You don't in these. Most of these you don't.
No.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
That's just straight like mango.
Yeah.
It's
And I don't like
fruity
mango
drink.
that much.
It tastes like a mango sparkling water.
Exactly. That's exactly what it tastes like.
What do you think?
It's like a deuce.
Probably around
Ugh.
it. You drink too many of those, you'd be burping all day.
Your face says it all. He
You're
loves
not-
it.
Not the mango fan.
Ugh. That's trash, bro.
And this one was which one?
This is watermelon.
Okay.
Guatemalan.
Oh, did you give it a 3?
No, I gave it a deuce.
You give it a 2.
Like a poop.
Let's say 2.5.
I gave it a poop.
Right around there.
That's going to come in at a solid 1.75 for me.
Hey, at least we're in the middle.
For watermelon,
Water
smells
smells good.
It smells like watermelon Kool-Aid.
That's actually not bad.
Kind of tastes like watermelon Kool-Aid.
Yep. Bubbly watermelon Kool-Aid. That's not as sweet.
Definitely not.
It was like
sweet.
white people made the Kool-Aid.
I got.
And they followed
Need
the
some
instruction.
sugar.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
It's like they had.
Need more
They had a
sugar.
little scoop for their sugar. They're like, you only put 2 scoops in. And
They
we
followed-
like
no,
They followed the instructions.
They followed the
They
recipe.
followed the
exactly
recipe.
on the
Yeah,
back of
they
the
didn't.
pack.
They didn't just put enough sugar in there when your heart tells you to stop. That's when you stop. No, they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all.
Got the measuring cup. You got to level it off. Can't go over.
I still don't mind that.
It's not bad. I'm gonna say that one's a 3.
I give that one a 3.
2.5.
I know you always go 2.5 because I don't
like
blame you.
watermelon.
No, that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna read the ingredients list real quick before I kill you.
Yeah, if that's got natural strawberry in it, I can't do that one. Because for those of you out in TV land, I am allergic to strawberries.
It does not have strawberry listed as an ingredient.
Then how the fuck is that strawberry pineapple or whatever that is? What is that?
Strawberry margarita.
All right, fuck
See
it.
if it has any color.
It must have strawberry liqueur in it then.
I bet they're all clear.
They're all
clear.
fucking clear,
Yep.
man. That's
And it has no
Disappointing.
carbs, so it can't have
No.
actual strawberry. Otherwise, there'd be sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're safe.
The old Step Brothers when they made the.
Dude lick poop. Even though that didn't look like poop. Alright. Oh,
This one was which one again? Strawberry. Just
Oh,
straight
that-
strawberry.
that smells foul.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does.
God,
Oh, bro.
it's like trash. It smells like a trash can.
That smells like ass.
that smells like the dope when we're playing ball.
Oh my god. That is not strawberry smell.
Are we in a juror, bro? Don't puke on my floor.
That's awful. That is absolutely awful. I'm not even going to finish it. It's that bad.
The smell is worse than the taste for me.
That's
It's
That-
not good.
I know why you don't like it. It tastes cream soda-y.
It
It does have a
That's
strawberry
what it is.
cream, like
That's why you hate it.
those
That's what it is.
crappy Werther's
Yes.
strawberry cream candies.
Yes,
It's
that's
like
exactly what that
and
tastes
it's
like.
Awful.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's
awful.
Now that you say
it's
that.
the strawberry
Yep.
Werther's.
It's awful.
Yeah.
That smell is god awful.
Awful.
The smell is worse than the taste.
Do you want this?
No.
Times.
No, I don't.
Siphon it back into the can.
Get up order it in the can.
Give it here. No, say. Yeah, give it here because we have to do the fucking suet.
Just dump it.
There you go.
I hate you.
Just polish it off.
I'm going to.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
I don't understand. I don't understand why that smells so bad.
It sets you up to
That's
throw up.
terrible.
Like, it's bad.
Like, I don't understand that.
You would not, if you smelled it, you would not associate strawberry flavored anything.
I'll go first on score. I give it Jura. It's awful. It's absolutely fucking awful.
Okay, smell wise, that is worse than Jura.
Well, Jura smells good.
Yeah, Jura smells good. Taste, Jura's a 0. I mean, Jura is flat 0.
I think this is worse than Jura. For me, it is. I can stomach the taste of Jura. I just don't like it.
I can stomach.
That made me almost throw up.
I would say I can smell it. I can stomach
Like
the
immediately,
taste
I
of this.
had not good, man. That is not good.
I can stomach the taste of this, but I can't get past the smell. So I'm gonna go with you worse than Jura. Because like when you drink something, you breathe in just a little bit.
You have to.
and you smell the garbage can.
I think if you were drinking it out of a can, you're not getting your nose right down there.
That's probably true.
And so
That's probably true, but that's
you're not
terrible.
getting as big of a whiff, but I'm still going to, I mean,
That's terrible.
I would drink that over Jura. So I'd say a 0.5. It's not,
That's what I was sitting there. That's
it's
what I'm
not
sitting
something that I'm going to ask for.
I was like, I'm sitting there trying to contemplate because I'm like, is it a 0.5 or is it the smell that, like, sorry,
But you
it
did say the
rings in.
strawberry cream soda. That's exactly
That's
what it
why
reminds me of.
That's why it
And
makes
I
you want to
can't.
throw up.
You don't like cream soda.
He can't do cream soda. That's why we've never really done cream soda drinks on here because there's like I've seen him like 6 recipes where
And
I'm like,
do
bro,
you want me to throw up on
Yeah.
your carpet? Because that's how I will throw up on your carpet. That is not good. My God, that strawberry is.
here you go, sir.
That was rough.
That strawberry's bad, man.
All right, please.
That
don't
hurts
be
my
so bad.
feelings.
Please don't be
I
so
don't want to
bad.
do a suicide of these, by the way.
We have to.
I know.
This
Oh,
is
that
better.
smells good.
It just smells.
That smells good. That smells limey.
A little
Yeah.
limey.
A little limey.
Okay, that's fine. It actually tastes kind of like a margarita.
Yep.
It's missing the salt and a little bit more sour. A little bit more of the mix. But that's really good.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't have a
not,
problem
that's
with that
not
at all.
bad.
This tastes like a skinny girl margarita.
Yes. There you
Not
go.
bad. This ain't bad at all. Not good, but not bad.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not.
shoot that
It's
at
not a
3.
real margarita, but it's still.
Cold? I would drink that by the pool, though.
Yep.
I would totally drink that by
Would
the
not
pool.
be bad.
Yeah. This is the first one I've actually tasted tequila in.
Yes.
It's been
Yes.
hidden in everything else, and this one you actually get
All
some
right.
tequila. What do you got for it, though?
I said a 3.
Oh, 3?
Yep.
What do we
I'll
got?
say right around a 3.
Let's bring it home at 3. I'm with it.
I think that's the best drink out of all of them.
I agree with
I
you.
would say. Watermelon wasn't bad, but it wasn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it lacked sugar and it needed sugar.
It did need sugar.
Like it needs sugar.
But it's not bad.
No.
Like, of all
No,
of them,
no.
I'm like the easiest to palate with,
In my
nothingness,
opinion-
it was watermelon.
Yeah.
If you were going to sit at home and pour it over rocks, you could put some sugar on your rim, and then
Yes.
the watermelon
And that would actually be-
Yeah.
the watermelon
Really
wouldn't be
good.
bad.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really good.
Or if you're one of those people that like salt on their watermelon, you could do a sugary salt mix.
Yep.
It actually might taste pretty good.
That's how you get hypertension. Right there.
I mean, with that, we have it anyway. I mean,
Oh, God. All right. Well, I hate to do this to you guys. Here we go.
all right, send it down, dude. Just do. Yeah, don't do.
I'm not doing crazy.
don't-
crazy
don't
big
go
ones.
crazy.
Here, I'm going to do this.
Because that's gonna hurt my feelings, and I don't want.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't need hurt feelings.
It's not easy to hurt your feelings, though.
You're right. I take shit pretty
Splash.
well.
Splash.
Is that the bad one? Is that the
Yeah.
garbage truck?
That's garbage. Everybody gets a splash of garbage.
God, I hope it don't get so.
It
So
smells,
what we found.
We'll get a little more watermelon in there.
Yep, and then a little bit more.
And then we'll top it with
Margarita.
some lime.
Because what we found is sometimes the trash one overpowers everything else in the
Ruins
suicides.
everything.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, it's all those carbonation. Then you just start burping.
You just take out my internet, splash it on the cord. What's wrong with you?
Psh, that ain't gonna hurt the
Is that mine,
I thought so.
or is that no? This is yours. Mine's
Okay.
in the middle.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I mean, alcohol kills everything. It's fine.
Mix-
That's
Mixy.
100% right.
Mixy, mixy.
Hey, it doesn't smell like
No,
trash.
it doesn't. It
It's
doesn't
not-
at all.
I get the mango.
Yeah, I
smell.
smell the
That's
mango.
good.
Mango's
That's good.
overpowering.
It's actually not a bad
Not bad.
mix.
Not bad.
That might be better combined
Not
than
bad.
one individual one,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't mind that.
It levels out that mango flavor because the mango alone had way too much pungent mango right there. Mixing them's not bad.
Yeah, that was not bad at all. All right, anybody else want? We got a little more of watermelon, and we got some
Give me the
mango.
Give me the watermelon. I'll finish that up.
Strawberry, you're a big fan?
You can throw that
I'll kill
off
the
into
mango.
the
That's fine.
Put it into the sunset.
yeah.
I don't hate the mango.
All right.
That's empty.
What's the suicide? What do you give suicide? 3?
I'd say right around 3 still.
275, 3? I think it's still a mid drink.
Oh yeah, it's a 3. I mean, there's nothing that I can really say that I hate about it. It's kind of weak.
As long as I don't smell garbage out of the strawberry, I'm okay with that set.
That was so
the
bad.
I kind of want to
thing.
write to them and go, "What the fuck?
Who farted
God,
in the can?
it's so.
Why do you do that to
bad.
yourself? Why do you do that to yourself? I just saw that. Why do you do that to yourself?
It's so bad.
Smell it again. Do it. Smell it. Smell it
You
again.
throw up.
Smell it again. Do it.
It's like somebody farted in the can. It's so bad.
So bad. It's so
That
bad.
smell is horrid.
It really does have like hot garbage smell to it when you walk by. It's disgusting.
It's amazing.
It is absolutely
It's
disgusting.
amazing, folks. All right. Let's get down to the thing that I've actually been wanting to try for quite a while.
All right, guys, we lied. We said it was an NFL show. This was just going to be a drink preview.
Yeah, this is going to be a
and,
drink
we're gonna be
preview of the
done.
ass. We're almost 30 minutes in and we're still drinking. So, for everybody out there in TV land, Travis Kelce and his brother, Jason, have a brand of beer called Garage Beer.
I don't need a
And-
full one. I'm just going to taste it.
No,
So-
you're, fine. You're fine. I didn't figure
I
you
will
would
pass it
because
on,
I know.
yeah.
No, I know. You're good. I'll probably take yours. They have 2 different flavors. They have the light beer and then they have a lime beer flavor. And we have the light beer today. On another episode, we will have the lime beer because I have some of that. Just I forgot to go pick it up. So, I'm real curious on this. Smells like beer.
Yeah, it smells like beer.
It looks like a light beer.
Yeah, it's hoppy.
It's got a big head on it.
Yeah, it's what. Never mind.
I was going to say,
That's
nope.
never what she said. Foam tastes like a. It almost tastes like Bud Light beer.
Mm-mm.
No?
Tastes like PBR.
Does it?
It's not Miller Lite.
No.
I think it's got more taste than like Bud Light, Miller Lite.
It's got
but
more flavor than that. It's kind of like the old Michelobes.
It's almost
the
MGD.
full Michelob.
It's
not
MGD.
The, not the
It's
genuine, just the regular Michelob. Before the Ultra, before the Mick Light, just the full-bodied Michelob is kind of what it reminds me of. Which I used to like that beer. That
Yeah.
was,
I don't hate it.
No, it's not bad.
This is not bad at all, actually.
you can put these down. I could have several
Yeah.
of these.
Yeah.
I could totally drink these. These would be a good pool beer, also.
I took a couple
Or
of
a
these
tailgating.
I took a couple of these on the course. Played golf with some buddies Monday, or so yesterday, and so I took about 4 of those out in the cooler, and
No,
they,
these
go,
are
they
good.
go down pretty smooth out in the sun. And
These are good. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan. I'm kind of excited for the lime version.
I'm hoping it's just not too much lime, like a Bud Light lime.
Yeah, Bud Light limes are
Those
thick.
are really lime.
Yeah, you might as well just have a lime cocktail. Dude,
Uh-huh.
belch it out, bro.
Oh, my God. It's
There we
rough.
go. Just belch it out, man. Fuck it.
All right, let's go back to my cocktails. Delicious, delicious.
Yeah, you can have all those,
cocktails.
bro. I'll gangster down your beer. Hand me his beer. I will take care of that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Because I don't think that'll taste bad either way.
This is the first beer we have done on the show.
It is, and I'm okay with the reason why we're doing it.
Oh yeah,
And I know you
perfect
don't
sense.
really, unless there's like a beer that comes out like this. There's no reason to do beer tastings anymore. There's
Everybody's
really
got their
not.
favorite beer.
Well, and all
your
beer,
go-to.
all beer kind of tastes the same to a point.
I mean, until you get to like
IPAs
craft
and all that kind of
brews,
shit.
and
Yeah, but I mean,
then
that's
you have
a
a
little
difference.
different.
But like our crappy American beers taste very similar.
Crappy American
They're
beers.
crappy American beers. Like I don't know,
I mean, no free ads. Transparent Brewery.
Where's that out of?
It's here in KC, down off just south of the Grandview Triangle.
Oh, okay.
So went there with the wife and kids.
You took your kids to a brewery?
Yeah, they got a
I'm
big
proud of you.
outdoor patio area.
I'm proud of you.
you should
Played-
take kids to
played-
breweries.
Played Jenga.
Did you-
played
Did
bags.
did you let the oldest take a sip?
No, they had some strawberry soda though, so he did have one of those.
Lame.
I know.
I've let my kid try beer. I'm not gonna lie. He took a sip
He
when we were at the
hated it,
lake.
didn't he?
No, he actually liked it. That's
What?
the scary part.
You're like, oh shit! You were supposed to not like that.
He was like, his normal. When he tries something, he's like,
All right, well, now wait for another 10, 15 years.
oh, I'm gonna need you to edit that part out. I don't need CPS calling my ass. I'm just playing. I don't care. I was in the comfort of my own home. So
Yeah, it's fucking legal.
fuck off.
It's actually legal. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to rate that, or are we just gonna say we liked it and move on?
we can say we like it and move on. I don't
All
care.
right.
I mean, it's good beer. I don't have
Yeah.
any problems with
I
it.
don't have anything negative to say
It
about it. To be honest
is
with
a
you,
little more expensive. I want to
It's
say.
because it's a brand beer type
Yeah.
thing, which makes sense to
I want
me.
to say. I don't remember what it was. It was a 12-pack for 18, maybe.
That's about normal for the
For the
not your
for the better
everyday
beers.
Brand stuff.
for not your everyday drinker beers. I mean,
huh?
if you're gonna tell me that a 12-pack of Coors Light costs $18, I'm gonna tell you to shove it up your ass. But
Correct.
like in this sense, I get it.
And this
Oh.
is the Kelsey Brothers beer.
Yes, this
Yep.
is the Kelsey Brothers beer, garage beer.
Yeah.
We also have something else to try, which I didn't pick up also, which I know I'm not very high on the brand Prime, the Prime drinks, but we do have the Mahomes Prime.
Okay.
We have his drink that they paid him $10 million to be the spokesperson for.
We'll give it a try.
Yep. I know you don't give a shit about that because you're a fucking lonely Dolphins fan.
Prime is Prime.
That's Prime tastes weird to me.
They all
Prime
taste about
Prime
the
tastes
same.
chemically to me, but I'm going to hold my reservations on it because Mormon said that it tastes weird to him, but he didn't want to tell me what it was, and I don't have a problem with that. So you adding all the drinks in?
Yeah, I'm gonna put those on there.
That's a good call.
soda.
That's a good call.
Good stuff, though. I mean, so far all these.
I
Are
like.
good.
Yeah, I think today was a good mix. Your Tomstown was pretty solid to start it off.
Everything I could drink again, minus strawberry.
Yeah, absolutely. See, this is why I like going to the liquor store before we have the show and just going to the new seltzers or the beer and be like, that's what happened with Monaco. Have you ever had the Monaco drinks?
Oh, Monaco.
So there's 3 or 4 episodes where I literally went to the liquor store and bought every bit of Monaco pre-mixed cocktails they had.
There you
And
go.
it started off, I went to the liquor store and Monaco had a UFC fight night pack.
Okay.
And it was on sale at Village West Discount Liquors up here
Yep.
off the corner. And I was like, we'll try that. We have a habit of running through mixed cocktails when we are pressed on time because we both have lives, we both have jobs. So we were like, damn, these are good. So then we decided to record 2 episodes in one day, which was a mistake. Because by the second episode, we were both lit, and we gave Monaco's, what was it, the Crushes?
I think it was the Crush. Yeah.
The Crushes, there was 3 different flavors in that group of box, and we gave them really high ratings, and he tried them later and we were drunk.
Yeah, these were not as good as I
They were
remember.
good. They were
not
still
as good as
good,
I
but they were
remember.
not. They were not over the 5 scale, which we gave on one of them.
Oh yeah. Well, I was so excited because I was on vacation and they had it at the liquor store. And I loaded up. I'm like, we're
I
on
gotta
the
have these
beach.
again.
I'm gonna have beach day and just have a fucking time. And we got out there and I was like, we were fucking hammered. We were
He texted
absolutely
me,
hammered.
he's like, bro, we
These did
fucked
not-
up.
these
He's
did
like,
not
he's like,
taste like I
he's like,
remember.
we fucked up, and I'm like, what do you mean we fucked up? He's like, like sent me a picture. He's like, these are not that good, and I'm like, well, I guess we'll have to retract our
You're
statements.
gonna issue that
And then I was like,
retraction.
nope.
Sorry, guys. Things
And
happen.
we did.
Do we have a stone sober taste test, and then like, all right, we've had about 5 or 6 cocktails.
That's the way that one was.
Yeah.
That scale was like, because like the Blue Crush, I think it was one that we both were like, this is like a 6 on the scale, and it's like amazing. And then
it's
he tried it,
good,
and he's like,
but it's
this
not.
might be a 3.5. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's all right.
Oh,
That's funny.
Which is still
bad.
good,
Oh, yeah, it's
but
still good.
not as much as we had hyped it up for.
All right,
Sorry,
so
yes.
we are way into the show. Way into the show, folks.
We're way into it, folks. I
We're
hope
finally
you
going
are
to get
too.
to our NFL kickoff.
Yay!
Once again, Tyler, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Good old GT.
It was good here. Good to be here last week for the draft.
Yeah, you did miss that. That was entertaining. There was a
Sorry,
lot of
guys.
shit talking. I know you didn't really get to listen to it a lot, but
I mean, I was there. I was sending you messages.
no, I
and
know you
stuff.
were,
I
but
just-
like, yeah, I mean, you were busy
yeah, I was
Disposed.
handling business 3 hours behind us.
two.
Two was it? Is it only two
Just
there?
two. I was in Seattle, and it's 2 hours.
Oh, okay, all right. I was gonna say where you were. Did it
No,
rain the whole
it's
time
fine.
you were there?
It didn't rain at all.
No shit.
Matter of fact, it was fucking hot and sunny for a couple of the days.
Ain't that a bitch?
I mean, they
Were you by
loved
the
it.
ocean, or I don't know where Seattle is off the top of my head.
Yeah, you're by the ocean.
Okay.
We're actually on a lake that's in the middle of the city, which leads
Oh.
into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
It's actually fucking dope.
So
as
it's like
shit.
a little
There's place
river
called
that
the
goes out
Locks.
there?
There's a
There you
place
go.
where they bring in the boats from the lake,
Oh.
and then they fill it with water
Yeah.
so that
Uh-huh.
it's the same level.
Yeah.
As it is awesome. And so you
Cool.
see them coming in from the sea and then going back in the lake, and it was pretty dope.
Did you ride bikes?
No. I almost hit several people on scooters, though.
And
Motherfuckers on the sidewalk. Scooters are not for the goddamn sidewalk. Get the fuck off. They have bike lanes everywhere.
The bike
It's
lane is not
fucking
for a
Seattle.
scooter, sir.
Yes, it is.
It's a bike lane.
It ain't
It's
for
not
the
a
fucking
scooter lane.
sidewalk.
But the
Is there a
scooter-
scooter? It's not a scooter. It's not a
Scooter
lane.
can go
You're
just
not a
as
pedestrian.
fast.
Get the fuck off
No.
the fucking sidewalk. That's all I have to say. I will knock you on your ass. Yes, challenge accepted. See me downtown. See if I don't knock you off your fucking scooter.
Catch
bitch.
me outside?
Yeah.
Are you gonna catch me
I will
outside?
fucking put a shoulder in your chest and knock you off the scooter. And you'll be like, I hate scooters.
What happened?
Yeah.
Dan Saliamu, calm down.
what
Jesus
happened
Christ,
was
Dan.
It's the football episode.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ,
tell people.
Dan.
Ray
Would you spear
Lewis.
some?
Ray
would you-
Lewis.
Would you? I would say,
speared you in
would
the
you
hole.
spear somebody off of one of those?
I don't know if I'd spear him because then I'd take metal in the shoulder. I don't really want to do that.
What if you did from an angle?
Oh, if I would
Like
do
if
that,
you angled it
I
like
would do
Oklahoma
that.
drill style?
I gotta take the right angle. That
Okay.
that pursuit has to be just right, and then yeah.
A little wide
Yeah.
angle. They're
Like
like
if
this
they're-
way.
Like if they're like if
Uh-huh.
they're fully extended and they're kind of on the back of the
yeah,
scooter.
it's go time.
Go down. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
You sound like me when I get around mascots. I hate mascots.
can't help
Did you
it,
know
man.
that? You knew that. I hate
Yeah.
mascots.
What's wrong with
I
mascots?
fucking hate mascots, man. They're fucking creepy. They're weird.
especially that little Herbie. It's
Yes.
this upside down little blow up doll. I fucking hate that goddamn thing. I hate it.
I love the video of the mascots playing football with the kids, and they just straight stiff arm
Yeah,
the little kids.
yeah,
I love
that's
That's good.
different. That's a little
That is
different.
good.
That's a little different. I would never think or consider to spear Casey Wolf just because I grew up with him. But like the weirdo mascots, like the dickhead lion from the Nuggets, the one that throws popcorn on people. Like I know you've seen those.
Yeah.
Like, I would totally fuck that dude up. Like I'd fight that dude right then. I'd pull his head off and like toss it. I'm like, come on, bitch.
I mean,
You're in my world now.
Yeah, you're my way, bitch. I got you for 5 minutes. You're going nowhere.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, let's kick this off right. I know everybody is dying to talk about the NFC South, so let's talk about it, guys.
What's there to talk about the NFC South? They're garbage. Straight trash, folks.
Falcons win, get bounced in the first round. That's
Yep.
all you need to know. Enjoy that.
The Saints have not a prayer in the world.
No.
David Carr, you're gonna suck again because
do you think the Falcons are a lock though over the Bucks?
I do.
the Bake Show. I don't think the Bake Show has it this year.
I love the Bake Show, but he's got aged weapons around him,
Yeah.
and then you got fucking Kirk Cousins there with everyone. Everyone. It's like Kirk Cousins with weapons. We've seen what he does with
yeah.
that. He goes to the playoffs and he does
Yeah.
well. I'm not saying he's going to win a Super Bowl.
No.
He's not.
No.
But he'll get to the fucking playoffs
I mean,
easily.
he had Justin Jefferson and made the Minnesota Vikings kind of a bit of a dominant force, and now he has Kyle Pitts, he has Bijan Robinson to take a lot off of him, and he actually has a decent wide receiving core there. Now,
It ain't bad.
is their defense going to hold up? Absolutely not. And I think that, and he's not as good as, I'll say it, he's not as good as Patrick Mahomes, who has a number 29 ranked defense and can still win a Super Bowl. Or a Tom Brady or somebody like that who has a shit defense.
Right.
Whoa. Tom Brady never won a Super Bowl.
I know.
With a defense that was not in the
I know,
top 10.
every defense
so let's
he
not
won was
say
a top 10.
good enough to do that, because he wasn't. He wasn't. We're not going to rewrite history for that tool. You had great defenses.
By the way,
you fucking won some Super Bowls. Go fuck
have
yourself.
you seen the interview with him and Charles Woodson?
Is that the recent one?
Yes. Where they talk about the Tuck rule finally?
I haven't seen all of it, no.
So he flat out admits that it was a fumble.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we all knew it.
Well, yeah,
all knew
but
it
he's
was a
like,
fucking fumble.
this is a fumble unless Tuck rule. And Woodson's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's one of
he
those,
admits
looking
it.
back now,
I mean-
you suck.
Yeah, I mean, and Brady's always, Brady when he was playing would always say, oh, no, and I don't fault him for that. But now he's gone from the game and he's like, yeah, bro, that was a fumble. Let's be honest, that was a
Hey,
fucking
With the
I
rules that
respect
were
it.
in place then, it was 100% a fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, Tuck rule should have never happened. All right, let's go then. We all know that the Atlanta's going to win. How do you see that division shake out, though? Like 1 through 4? Because I still see Carolina as the 4, probably Tampa 2, and the Saints as 3.
100% agree with that.
Okay.
No
I
argument.
think it's going to be a toss-up between Atlanta and Tampa.
You still think the Bake Show's got a...
I think Baker's still not a bad quarterback. You have Mike Evans, who you can throw to anytime you want.
Did he get a second hip replaced? Because he's like
He's
55
getting up
now?
there.
I mean,
He is like... He is
we're
like
expecting
45.
a lot
How
of
many
a
years-
guy that's...
How many years in a row has he gotten 1,000 yards?
I mean, it's
That's
been a
true.
lot.
You
That's
just
true.
And he's had some
You can-
shitty people throwing to him.
Correct.
as well. It's not
Real
like
bad.
he has had the best of the best.
and so
at
you
all.
can always count on him. If Kirk Cousins comes in and turns him around, awesome. It's still the worst division in the NFC.
That's why we
Clearly.
started with him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
but-
That's why we started with him.
Carolina, they're not.
They're
gonna,
awful.
Yeah.
They're going to be just as bad, if not as worse than last year.
You can't
goes
have
back-
a 5'7" quarterback and
This goes back to
expect
last
do
year.
Something.
And have Adam Thielen be your number one receiver?
Exactly.
Like, he's
It's
also
bad.
fucking
It's
50
bad.
years old.
This is why I said last year that Carolina was absolutely fucking dumb for taking I don't even know what his name is. Number 1 overall.
Young. Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
I don't care that he is a Heisman Trophy winner. I don't give two shits. They should have gone with somebody else. Like, I don't know, maybe a CJ Stroud, who in his rookie season, even though I talk a lot of shit about that man, took the Texans to that next level. And granted, all he did was he stepped into Watson's shoes and filled them quite mightily. I mean, at least he didn't go, on the...
He hasn't been with the massage therapist.
Yeah, he hasn't.
So we're good there.
He hasn't gone that route yet, so it's fine.
I mean, he did go to Ohio State, though, so.
Yeah, he's still trash. Still trash.
The whole division is garbage.
He really is. That's why we talked about it first, because
Yep.
Yeah.
really, unless you live in one of these cities, and then even then you still may not like your own team. Like,
No.
I mean, come on.
And I mean, like we'll roll into the probably the worst division in the AFC, which also will be the AFC South. Because
Ooh, I can't call them. I mean,
I call them the worst division in there because one team's going to come out of that, and it'll be Houston should not lose a single game to any of the other three teams in that division.
Not true. Indianapolis does not suck. They're going to be healthy this year.
Richardson is still untested.
He's untested, but his coach is the quarterback whisperer. Shane Steichen is a goddamn genius when it comes to quarterbacks.
He wasn't a good quarterback in college, though.
Richardson
he
was actually
was
not that
also
bad in
like
college.
just learning how to play
He's
football.
not great.
Yeah, but he wasn't that bad. He did take Florida way further than they should have.
And he didn't play in high school. Like
That's
the
true.
kid just started playing football.
Yeah.
So
He's got
we
all
gotta
the
give him some
tools.
time.
He's got all the tools. He is a freak athlete. And
I mean, that's really all you need in the NFL anymore.
if he can,
Look at Lamar Jackson. Freak athlete. He's not a quarterback. He's not a running back. He's an athlete who throws a fucking ball and can run like he's lights out.
True.
And I'm not
Yeah.
trying to compare Richardson to Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson is a hell of a ball player.
He's way better. Lamar is
Absolutely.
way better.
Absolutely.
Richardson is definitely more of a
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton's type.
Yeah.
And he just is learning the game.
Yep.
Cam played most of his life, and Richardson is just trying to learn. So it's fine.
Cam Newton rolled that Auburn offense into the mighty powerhouse that it was for the 2 years he was there.
Dude, they fucked some shit up in the SEC.
See, I think that AFC South is going to be a much closer race.
But I still think that's the worst division in the AFC.
I don't know if I agree with you.
I think the winner of that division will be the worst winner of the 4 in the AFC.
That's fair.
I would agree
Top-
with
top to bottom.
But that's also kind of what I mean also.
Top to bottom, I think it's the most level playing field also.
Ooh, I don't know about
between
that.
the 4 teams.
I don't know about that.
The AFC West is trash.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's trash.
Top
I'm
to
not
bottom,
gonna
it's
say
the
that
most level. Like
I
they're
agree
all
with you. Yeah,
evenly
they're all
paired,
pretty evenly matched.
right in that 500 game or two above, right around that
Yeah,
threshold.
the winner of that division is going to be like a 10-11 win
Correct.
team.
I
They're
would say
not
they'll
going
be
to have
11
a
or
lot.
12. I would say 11 or 12.
I don't see
Because
him
I don't.
12.
I seriously don't see the Texans losing to Indianapolis, Jacksonville, or Tennessee. Jacksonville
They're
had
gonna
their
lose them at least
Trevor
opportunity.
Lawrence will
They're gonna
pull
split.
Trevor
No.
Lawrence will pull one out of his
don't
ass,
think so.
and they'll win one.
I don't
Dude,
think so.
it's the prince that was promised. Are you kidding me?
He is not the prince that was
That
promised.
prince that was
God damn it!
promised.
No, he is not.
Prince that
Just
was
because he's a
promised.
red-haired or a blonde-haired Targaryen does not mean that he was promised.
He does
okay?
look like a Targaryen.
I know he does.
Fucking dragon prince.
So bad.
Him and his square jaw and looks like a He
And I mean, and-
he looks like a girl.
And
I'm
even
not gonna lie.
Tennessee has some good receivers.
No, hold
They-
on. Nope. I am going to stop you right there. God
Okay.
damn it! They lost the greatest weapon they ever had,
They lost Derrick Henry,
and
Yes.
now their starting quarterback is Will Levis. Who the fuck is Will Levis?
He's not terrible.
he likes
I
mayo
don't
in his coffee.
hate-
We touched
He
on
does.
this.
Yes, we did talk about this last
Mayo
week.
in his coffee.
He likes, and he showed me that video, and that's disgusting.
He's decent.
Dude, the receivers aren't terrible. They've got Calvin Ridley. They got D Hop.
Over the hill.
D Hop's over the hill,
and
but
Tyler Boyd
they
is number
did sign
3.
Tyler Boyd.
It's not terrible. It really isn't.
Are they going to win more than 5 games? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
They will. They'll be a 7-win team.
I was going to say,
7-10.
I think 6 or 7.
Ooh.
Here, I'll look at their schedule. And I'll tell you what they go if you
I'm
really
about
want
to say,
to
let me
know.
pull their schedule up real quick.
They're at the Bears. That's a loss. Then they're Jets at home. That's
Loss,
probably
loss,
a loss.
loss.
Green Bay loss.
Loss,
At Miami
loss,
loss.
loss.
Indy, don't know.
I
gonna
bet
beat
I bet
Buffalo.
they split with Indy.
They're
They
going to beat
split
the
with
Patriots.
Jacksonville.
They're going to beat the Patriots. They're going to
They'll
lose
beat
to the
the
Chargers.
Patriots.
Damn, they got a tough
They're
going
going
to
to beat the Vikings. This is what I'm saying. They're going to beat the Commanders.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
They'll lose to the Commanders.
All right. Now we're only at 2 wins. You're saying they're going to split with the Colts, so that's 3 wins.
They'll beat the Bengals.
They are not going to beat the Bengals. Shut up.
Put a bottle of
I
Jack
hate
on
that.
that one right now.
Huh?
Put a bottle of Jack on that one right now.
All right.
It's at home. It's late in the season. They won't even have Burrow at
Where's
that
the
point
pin?
because he'll get hurt again.
The goddamn pin.
Because
Making
he's
the
goddamn
notes.
Piper.
All right.
Making
He's
the
a
notes.
paper tiger.
Your mom's a
He's
paper
a
tiger.
paper Bengal tiger. That piece of
What
trash.
What week is that?
That is week 15. Is December 15th actually.
Fuck, I'm never going to remember that. I got to write this down. Week
Set
15.
yourself a calendar invite.
No, I'm going to put it up on the wall. Week 15, Titans over Bungles. I'm
Yep.
going to write it as Bungles because
100%.
Mike's pick. Sorry, Blanco's pick. I can't write Mike on there.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Put a pin in it for later. I hate
oh no.
that saying.
Oh no, it's going right here.
I hate that saying.
Yeah, I really do think they still have 7 wins. They're going to split with their divisional opponents, and
right
they'll pick
there.
up some
It's
others
on the
along
wall,
the way.
folks.
We got the Bengals there, so that's 4, and they only got to get 3 more out of this fucking schedule. So,
Yeah, they're not going to get it though.
dude, they got the fucking Patriots on the schedule. That's a win.
I already counted them.
Okay,
And they'll pull every NFL team pulls one out of their ass that they shouldn't.
That
So
whole-
like they'll pull out the one like
Okay.
at Detroit.
Okay, so maybe,
Right.
Or
maybe they pull out Detroit.
at
That's
Los
still-
Angeles.
Or at
that's
Buffalo.
still
One of
only
the
5
two. They'll
Okay,
get one of
that's
them.
still only 5 wins.
that's 6.
That's 5.
It's 3 for the divisional.
They're
I
not
got
gonna
the
win 3 out of
Bengals.
the
You don't
division.
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. And then we already got the Patriots. That's 5.
And then you're going to say one of those other ones.
They'll
All right,
pull
so
one
you're
out
going
of
to go
his ass.
6.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All
That's
right.
fine. That is very realistic.
Oh, I need to write what the bet is. Sorry.
But we all agree Houston's going to win. And then the other 3 are all going to be within a couple games.
Do you want to sign this?
That's right.
It's on record. It'll
Okay.
be out on Spotify.
You shouldn't have put it up yet. We might have more to go through.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh no, each one gets its own pin.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. I like
each
that.
one gets its
They've all
own
got
pin.
a pin.
Goddamn it.
Okay.
Well, I'll write it down.
Cool,
I'll put it on my phone and then I'll print it out and we will fucking sign
I'm
the
gonna
shit.
put this on here. I got this too.
Yep, put that on the notes. That way it's on there. Because I 100% agree or disagree with you. So, all right. So are we done with that division?
Yeah, I mean, there's
So
nothing else to
division's
say.
trash.
You guys want to say anything else about it? I mean,
No.
nothing else there.
Okay. I think the second worst division in the NFC, sadly, top to bottom.
Say it. I know you want to say it. Say it. Do it.
I think it's the North.
Oh, what?
Actually. I think it's the North. Who are you saying?
No.
fucking
Or-
way. It's
I-
the East.
Are you going to go through East?
It's the East. It's 100% the East because the Giants are absolute trash. The Commanders
Giants are
have
trash.
talent, but it's a rookie quarterback and they're building. It's not.
Oh yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
good
No.
year. So don't think it's going to be a good year.
I expect Dallas to win the East. Not gonna lie, I expect Dallas to win the East.
I do too.
Are they gonna go to the Super Bowl? No. Philadelphia is gonna have offensive line issues this year because their leader is gone
Plus
and
other,
he's really hard to replace.
plus other issues. But
Plus,
yes.
Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts, and he's going to find a way to fuck shit up.
He was hurt last year. Let's give him a little credit. Like, I feel that played a huge part in why they sucked for the second half of the season.
When did he get hurt?
That's the
And
problem.
That's
That's
an
the
honest,
problem.
That's
We
an honest
knew he had an
question.
injury because it was on the report, but they never
Nobody
could
ever
show
said.
us
That's
what
right.
play it was where
You're
he
right.
got hurt.
You're right.
And it's like, where the fuck did he get hurt? Was
You're
it in
right.
practice? Did he do something in the down? I don't know. But he clearly was hurt. We just don't know when and to what extent.
All right, I'll give you that. So Dallas, Philly, Giants, Commanders. Or do you think the Commanders will win more games than the Giants? I guess that's going to be the
definitely.
next question.
I think Commanders over the Giants.
Because Danny Dimes, I did call him Danny Dimes
Danny
because he's
douche.
garbage.
He got so much money for being a really bad quarterback.
I don't know why they considered.
Why they extended him and paid him? What did we look at? It was
Is Brian
120?
Dabble still the coach there?
Yeah.
That's part of the problem. That's
the
part of
extension was
fucking
there
problem.
before. He got the extension before. Like, he wasn't.
No,
he
he got it
he was
last year.
there, but he wasn't like. It's not his guy, is what I was saying.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dave
Well,
Olsen
that's what I'm
is
saying.
not
Why
Danny
did they
Dimes.
keep him though?
I don't
I don't
think that was
understand
his
why
call.
they kept him.
I really don't think it was his call.
Because
I think that was ownership. I think they were so gung ho about we drafted this guy and they don't want to
We're
look
gonna
fucking
make it work.
stupid.
We're
Yeah.
gonna make it work.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like Malik Neighbors going there is a huge benefit to him, but they lost Saquon Barkley. Yeah, they got that Tyrone Tracy kid out of Purdue who's actually should be a decent running back this year.
He's from Iowa.
Singletary went from the Bears to them, should be okay. I said should be
Yeah,
okay. I mean,
It's just
meh.
meh.
But I honestly would have went with Tommy DeVito over fucking Jones.
I agree.
and they picked up Drew Lock too, which
I would have
is
found
horrible.
somebody else over both of them.
Yeah, but
But-
like if you couldn't, and you were like, okay, we don't want to spend $160 million on this fucking turd of a quarterback. We're going to rebuild for a couple years. Coach, your
We're
job's
gonna
secure.
get we're gonna get O line. We're gonna get
Yes,
receivers.
that's-
We're gonna
yes.
get help in the trenches.
And then we're going to
and
find
then we're going to
somebody.
draft a
Yeah.
quarterback in a couple years when, I don't know,
Or we'll go.
Will Howard
honestly,
or somebody like that is available who...
if you had built
could
the
play.
last 2 years, you could have picked up Dak next year
Yes.
from your division rival. Because
Yes.
he'll be a free agent. You could
Yeah,
have paid
Dak-
him a shit ton of money with all these
I don't-
rookies.
I don't
and I think
see-
you actually would have had some good shit going.
I know they're going to continue. They're going to give him another fucking contract, but Dak does not deserve another contract there.
Dak is no different than Kirk Cousins.
No, he's not.
If you look at their numbers, they're pretty much the exact same quarterback. They don't make people around them better.
That's the problem.
but they're a quality quarterback.
Yeah.
So they're just a piece of the puzzle.
He's Tony
and
Romo
not-
2.0.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
They are
Exactly.
consistently going to make the playoffs. They might win one game and then they're done.
Yeah.
And he's not going to blow you away. He's not going he'll have one or two games
Well,
and you're
no,
like, God, now he's amazing, and then he's going to go back and have two or three games and he's
think
garbage.
about all the people that he's had around him.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb, which they're lucky that he's still with the fucking Cowboys and not somewhere else.
Well, they didn't have a choice because they have no one else.
Well, I know,
Correct.
but I'm
Literally
saying,
have
like,
no one else.
like
They
they're
brought
lucky.
Zeke back. Zeke is their lead running back,
Yeah,
and he's
that's
40
the dumbest
almost.
shit in the world. That is the dumbest fucking move I've ever seen in my entire life. They've let so many quality running backs go from there because they wanted Zeke to fucking do
You
something.
let Pollard,
What does he do?
you let Pollard leave.
Pollard's a prime example of that.
Yep.
Pollard was way better, leaps and bounds above Zeke.
But Zeke was
And
the
they let
starter. You gotta have the meme of you eating the bowl of cereal. Like,
So
feed
fucking
him.
And with his belly exposed,
Uh-huh.
his belly out. The
I do that
dumbest shit
without
I fucking-
needing any.
I'm about to say, I got shirts where I can look like Ralphus without help. Okay, God damn it.
Yeah. You guys think Dallas is going to win it easy? I think it's going to be closer between the Eagles and Dallas. I think Dallas is going to still have issues.
Dallas
I think-
is a 12-win team in my opinion this year.
I think Philly's still going to be good. They lost Jason.
4 wins?
No, that'll be their fourth consecutive
Oh, yeah.
12-win year. That's insane. People, there are so many teams
Hey.
that we've made fun of on this list that would kill for that kind of success
Right.
in the regular season,
Well-
and we're just talking shit on the Cowboys because, like, we know what happens in the postseason.
That's-
you shit the bed,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
That's because Dak Prescott is going to be Dak Prescott. He is going to be the above-average quarterback that you want him to be, but he does not just like what you said. He doesn't elevate anybody around it, and he's going to get you 10, 11, 12 consistent wins, and their defense is good for 1 or 2.
Yep.
yeah.
I mean that's the reality of it.
All right, so, should we be taking down who we have for winners of each division, or do you just want to do that when we get to the playoffs?
We can get to the playoffs with that
Okay.
because we know who they're going to be. I mean, you're saying Dallas too, correct?
I think it's a coin toss. I think it's closer than you
Nope.
guys think.
He's leaning
Are you leaning
Philly,
towards
I believe.
Philly?
I would-
Because I think Philly makes
if
the
I had to
playoffs.
pick, if you had to,
But I think they're
if you had a
gonna be
gun
6 or
against my
7.
head, I would say Dallas. But I think it's going to be closer than you think.
So,
I mean, I don't think Dallas is going to run away with the division by any means.
no, but I still think they win.
They,
I think
they'll
they
have
win the
11
division.
and Philly will have 9. Like, it's going to be a 1 or 2 game advantage. It's going to be closer than what Jonesy's thinking.
I'm okay with that.
I'll give that. I'll buy that for $1.
All right.
All right.
You want to stay in the NFC and we'll go to the AFC last because that's more the what
Yeah,
we
we
all
can
probably
we
pay
can
attention
we can
to.
talk about the NFC West now, because I don't see anybody really battling the 49ers at this point. I think the Rams have a shot. What?
This is probably the most evenly matched division in football, other than the AFC North, because well, we already know
Arizona's
going
going to fucking suck because they're a Call of Duty. There's another Call of Duty game ready to come out, right?
They're going to be fine.
they're not.
Kyler and Marvin Harrison are going to. I think they're going to ball out.
It's going to be a lot more fun than you think. I agree. I think the Cardinals are going to be fun to watch. They're not a threat
They're
to
not
anyone,
gonna win.
but they'll win some games. The Rams are actually probably going to win the division, even though everybody thinks the 49ers
Really?
will. Yeah.
Okay. I disagree with that.
And I think the Seahawks are going to give.
Well, the
them all a
Seahawks are
fight
going to
like
give
they did
everybody
last year.
fucking yeah,
So-
because Geno Smith is going to come back out and go, "Hey, look at my dick," and he's going to win some games that he shouldn't win.
And that receiving core doesn't suck.
No, well,
And their running back
anybody-
is good.
yeah,
Yes.
no, and
So, I mean,
Seattle's
that
got
offense-
talent.
Yeah.
They have a
Seattle's
lot of
question-
talent. It's the quarterback that's the question.
well, Seattle's defense is also a little bit of a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little suspect.
Seattle's defense is a little bit of a
They're
question.
not amazing. They're
No.
they're very far from the Legion of Boom.
Oh, absolutely. They're a
They're
good
not there anymore.
15 to 20. They're not horrible, but they're not.
They're middle of the
They're
pack
middle of the-
defense.
yeah, they're middle of the
I'd
pack
say
defense
that's
now.
pretty fair.
And I would say Seattle might be lucky with a 9-8 season.
I can see them also getting to 9 to 10 wins.
Yeah.
No, I think
That's
they're in
what
that
I see.
neighborhood. Yeah, like I said, I don't see them as a threat to win the
No.
division, but I also think they're going to be competitive, and they're not going to get swept by anybody in their division. Like, they're going to split with all those teams.
Seattle, I don't see them splitting.
Here's the problem. You think the 49ers are going to roll, but the 49ers are what I talked about with Tampa Bay. They're ancient. Trent Williams literally is, 38 now?
Well, he's on a holdout anyway, so I'm not.
No,
gonna
he just signed.
explain.
He
Re-signed
signed
today.
today.
Finally signed. Okay.
Signed today.
Okay.
Ayuk got signed, who's not old, but Ayuk and all their, we'll call them the Avengers, you need them because Brock Purdy's trash. And so if you don't have all of them healthy, George Kittle,
Yeah, but
old.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Kyle Shanahan's system. It doesn't matter what quarterback is there.
No, because you
It
have to have all
doesn't
these other pieces.
fucking
That's the thing.
And those pieces are still
are
there.
old.
But it doesn't matter.
You're thinking they're going to be healthy, and they more than likely will not be. They were the healthiest they've ever been last year in the Super Bowl, and what happened?
Yeah, but that's a different monster. That's a totally different monster, and we'll get to that monster.
They won't have the same fortune to be lucky. McCaffrey has been healthy the last 2 years.
Oh,
he's already got a calf injury.
McCaffrey's going to shit down his leg, and if we're
And
those
if
people
he's
that
gone,
took him number one,
Do you really think that's going to be a team that rolls
no, you're
through
right.
the division?
You're right.
No.
I'll give you that. On paper, I will say this. On paper, from what you look at, 49ers should roll that division.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely should.
On paper, absolutely.
They should go 13-4.
Yes.
100% they should go 13-4. There's no reason why they
Sure,
should.
if you're playing Madden and you turn injuries off, yes, they would roll.
Even with injuries turned on.
This ain't injuries.
Even with injuries turned on. Madden's garbage like that. We all know that. But that's beside the point. I still think they win the division. I don't think the Rams have enough with... Stafford's a question mark. I love Stafford, and you know how much I love fucking Stafford. I've rooted for him since he was at Georgia, with Dallas, or with Detroit, and then when he went to the Rams. I love that dude. I love that dude because he is every bit of the... I won't call him a gunslinger because he's not, but he is one of the toughest sumbitches I've ever seen play the game. He's very reminiscent of prior pain pill Brett Favre. He just doesn't have the arm talent that Favre did. But
But his arm is strong.
oh, I'm not saying his arm is strong.
He's got a fucking
but
strong arm.
he
He's got
doesn't
a
have
can.
Brett Favre's arm.
No.
He doesn't
No
have.
one does.
He doesn't
Like
have
Brett.
break fucking Antonio Freeman's knuckles every time you fucking hit him with the ball. Power, but
I mean,
his toughness is every bit of Brett Favre toughness.
oh, 100%.
Every bit of it.
Stafford's a tough
I love
bastard.
that dude, but I just don't think the Rams have the defense to keep them. I don't think the offense can score enough points that their defense is going to give up.
That offense is going to be fine. I think Kyron Williams is a baller. I think you're going to get a healthy Cooper Kupp. We saw what Puka
Cooper
Nacua
Kupp
can do.
is healthy.
I want to say his name is Mitchell. They've got another second-year wide receiver that I think is going to break out, and he is going to be. Look at their depth chart
Their
on
wide
that.
receivers are Atwell,
Not Atwell.
Nakua, Kupp, and Whittington. Those
Whittington,
are their
that's
four listed.
it. Whittington
Okay.
is the one that's going to have the breakout season.
Okay.
So look for that.
They only have 4 wide receivers on their roster. They have 4 running backs, but they only have 4 wide receivers, which means they must be planning on a lot of
12. A lot of 12. How many tight ends
Yeah.
I got on the roster? 4?
Yeah, they have 4.
Okay, yeah, I got
This
a
would
lot
be
of
a
12.
lot of double tights.
Could be a lot of double tights.
But Tyler Higbee's out.
I'll have to pick somebody else up.
So Colby Parkinson, which hopefully he doesn't shake his ass off.
Jesus.
I said it. I said it. I can do that because I shake, so it's fine. I can do that.
Yeah. All right.
So we're split calling Rams and 49ers.
We're not
I'm
split.
I'm
It's
going
2 to
Niners.
1.
I'm going Niners.
Oh, it is 2 to 1. That's
I'm going
it.
Niners.
I'll be the guy on this side.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Write that down. You want to bet on that one too?
Do you,
Because I'm all over this.
I don't have
enough.
enough. I don't know enough about it to swing one way or the other big time, but I think you have to beat them to take the seat.
are we? Is this a whole thing or is this an individual per? Because we already got a bottle of Jack.
Well, this will have to be an individual per. Like, these are going to be different. It's not
All right.
one big parlay, okay? These are different bets.
All right, this is cigar of choice.
I like that.
There you go.
That'll work.
If you want in on this stuff, you can too.
Yeah, you just got to say, and you're
I
just
had-
hop
I had
on
You just
in.
got to sign your name to the
I
contract.
had some stogies yesterday on the golf course.
Money in the bank contract. That's
But-
what we got going
But
here.
well, there is a WWE title right there. There is a WWE title.
Yeah, love it.
I'll steal the boys' WWE title. We'll be all right. I ain't worried about that.
All right.
Um,
And why you're down on this division, I have no idea.
you know why,
How are you down on on your
On the
team's
North?
division? Yes.
bro? You know why? I didn't want to do this today, but I'm going to. I am so over the goddamn hype over Caleb Williams. It's not even funny. The two teams that are going to come out of the North is it's either going to be Detroit or it's going to be Green Bay. Minnesota.
Both excellent choices.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying either one of those, and I think it's going to be Detroit over Green Bay. Green Bay is still going to make the playoffs, but I think they're going to be a 10 or 11 win team. Detroit's going to win 12. I think there's going to be a 1-game differential from them because I think Jordan Love is going to take it one step further.
Okay.
I actually was going to draft him this year in fantasy if Pat wasn't available when I drafted him. That was actually who I was going to take in like this third or fourth round. But if Pat's on the board, I homered the shit out of him and I took Pat. I homered the shit out of it.
Yeah.
How are you not going to take him?
I'm so over this Caleb Williams hype bullshit. I understand that he's got weapons that Fields never had. Fields was a trash quarterback too. Caleb Williams is not fucking Pat Mahomes, and I'm tired of people saying that, and I'm over that dude. I'm over all the analysts saying that he's going to be the next coming of Jesus Christ himself, who can walk on water with painted toenails and be done with this shit. I'm done.
I mean, you can be done with it, but
they might
make
win,
it to the Super Bowl.
They might win 6 games. They might win 6 games.
Write it down. That's another one. Write it down. Write it down.
Through,
what do you want to bet?
We're
going big on this one.
I'll go through each game.
I don't care which games you go
They'll
through.
beat the Titans. They will not beat the Texans.
You got the Bears schedule pulled up?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to pull it up too.
Okay.
So I want to look at these and go through these together.
Okay.
So before you start, the over-under is 8.5.
Yeah, I know, and that's a problem.
Do you want to throw
That's
it up
a
there
problem.
so we can show the schedule to everybody as we go through it?
Yep. Good call.
Because, we're definitely betting on this one.
Okay. So, it's on the side here. Might be a little hard to see, but okay.
Tennessee at home.
They're going to beat the Titans.
Yep,
They're
that's
gonna
one.
that hype train's going to happen. They're going to get blown out by the Texans. Stroud is going to roll him.
Okay.
I don't care. I think they're going to be. I think they will lose to the Colts. I think the Colts are actually beat them.
No, I think to beat the Colts. I got them at 2 wins there.
Okay, Rams are going to destroy them.
I agree.
They're going to beat
kill
the Panthers.
Carolina. That's 3.
Jacksonville, in my opinion, is a toss-up game.
They got them at home. I'm going to give it to them. That's 4.
Okay, they're going to beat the Commanders, even though I think this could be a trap game for both of them.
I agree, but
2
I'm gonna
rookie
take that as
QBs.
5.
I think Jaden Daniels fucking rolls. I really do.
He's going to put
took
up
him
big
in like
fantasy.
every league.
Yeah,
I think
know,
he's going to
that's
put
what
up
I'm
big
saying.
fantasy numbers. I don't know if they're going to win.
I love Jaden Daniels as a
I
quarterback.
think the Cardinals actually beat them.
I'm with that. And we got New England. That's 6.
They're gonna beat the Patriots. They should anyway. They're gonna lose to the Green Bay. They're gonna beat the Vikings.
Yeah, 7.
They're gonna lose to the Lions.
Okay.
They're gonna lose to the 49ers.
Maybe.
They're gonna lose to the 49ers.
They're going to beat the Minnesota again.
They should.
Now we're at 8.
At Minnesota, I think Minnesota has a chance in that game.
I will never bet on Sam Darnold. Ever.
Sam
Ever,
Darnold
ever,
will be the
ever.
starting quarterback by then.
That's 8.
Who's their backup? Who else is going to start?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah, exactly.
Sam Darnold.
They're not going to beat the Lions. They're not going to beat the Seahawks. And
It's not. It's going to be Sam Darnold because they took J.J. McCarthy and he got hurt. Sam Darnold is going to start for
No, I know, but he's not going to be the starting quarterback at that time. That late in the season, he's either going to get hurt or he's going to get replaced because he sucks that bad.
Oh, then they're definitely getting that win. So that's 8.
Depends on who's there.
And then they're going to have to pull out one between.
It's going to be 8.
Seahawks and
By your
Packers.
count, they're not going to win their last 3 games of the season. So
you
they're
said,
at 8.
You only said 6.
Yeah. But going off what he said,
the over/under was 6. I'm betting the over.
I don't think they're going to win more than 6 games because I think Caleb Williams is going to get fucking rolled by the defenses that he's never seen before.
Okay, so the 8.5, then you're taking the under. And
Absolutely.
I'm taking the over.
Absolutely.
And I'm like right on the line of this, but
I
I
see
Are you
just,
taking
8.
the under or
I
you're
see
taking
8.
I'm taking the over.
8.5? You're
I'll
taking
take the over. Yeah. I have that much faith in Caleb Williams.
I don't have faith in him, but he has weapons.
Six
He has a
Pack of choice.
lot
and that,
of
and that,
weapons.
and that
Six pack of
schedule's
choice?
not.
Sure.
Okay.
That schedule's not horrid.
So good. So good.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Speaking of which, I'm going to pull up the Bears real quick just so I can look at their...
Pull that back over
and look
here.
at these weapons again.
They have a lot of weapons. I'll give them that, but I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be
They
able to
got
read
fucking
defenses.
DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen.
How long has
Dunze.
Keenan Allen been in the league, though? He's been
46 years.
It doesn't matter because he could
He's
honestly
gonna
be
be
the number 3.
I
And
would
it
say
doesn't matter on this
Keenan
team.
Allen is going to be the Sammy Watson and the Juju Smith-Schuster and
Just the outlet.
yeah,
when
he's
he
the guy that
scrambles.
you need. He's the possession wide receiver that you need him to just I need a first down. I'm going him.
And they've got Cole Kmet, who is terrible as a tight end and is going to lose his spot to Gerald Everett, who will be the starting tight end and will actually be a good tight end for him.
They also have the 59-year-old Mercedes Lewis.
We saw that. We saw that last week. What did we say? He got drafted the same time as Calvin Johnson.
Yes.
And two other guys.
Yes.
There were 3 guys that got drafted with him.
It was like
and they're already retired and all in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it was like 05 or 06.
It was
So
like
you're talking almost a 20-year career for
I want to
Mercedes
say it was
Lewis.
Wow, good for
was
him.
it Ray Lewis, Calvin Johnson, and somebody else, Ed Reed or somebody like that.
Yeah,
but we looked it up and it was all of them were drafted the same year, and these 3 are all retired and in the Hall of Fame, and he just re-signed with the Bears.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Mercedes Lewis is gonna make the Hall of Fame for his numbers.
No,
but for longevity, that dude
that's
almost
impressive.
deserved it. Absolutely,
that's a hell of a fucking long career.
He's moved now, I think, to
a lot.
The only team that he has left to play for in the North is Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken.
Fuck, who knows?
Because he's been with the Packers, he's been with Detroit, and he's been with the Bears now. So I feel like before he leaves, I feel like he has to play at least one.
He needs to sign a one-day contract.
Yep, he needs to sign a one-day contract.
Retire with the Vikings.
Yep. Retire in the Vikings. That way he's been everywhere in the North.
So when we just went over the weapons, you really don't think that team can get it done with all of those weapons?
I don't.
Oh, man. You're just being a hater.
Probably
just
so.
like last year when you were talking shit on C.J. Stroud, and now you're gonna have that same thing with Caleb Williams, and he's gonna make you look like an asshole. Just
I do want to see him prove it. He has been a little bit of anointed this amazing QB.
I mean, there have been a lot of quarterbacks in the last probably since Mahomes who have been anointed as the next this, the next that.
It happens every year.
I know it does, but I'm tired of hearing about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had one good season in college, and that was his Heisman Trophy year.
It's a really good year.
Okay.
It's a really good year.
Did he do a
what
lot
did he do at USC?
What did he do at Oklahoma? My point exactly.
I'm really biased on this because I think his coach is trash. So I think it's more coach than him, but that's just my personal opinion.
Even if that's how it plays out, I mean, this guy
Riley's a douche.
Riley is a douche,
not a good
but
coach.
Lincoln Riley is a horrible
He's really
fucking.
not.
He was a bad coach at Oklahoma,
and he's a bad coach at USC.
I think the speed of the game is going to be a little bit too much for him.
I think it's gonna. Here's his biggest struggle. He's gonna need to get over quickly is the running around.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And he's talked about it. Last year, especially at USC, he had to do that. He knew if I don't make a play and score every time we get it, we're gonna lose. And what happens when you do that? You make dumb mistakes because you put it all on your shoulders. He won't have to do that now. He actually has legit weapons around him. He won't have that problem. It'll take time to learn to, get rid of it quickly. But if he can get the ball out of his hands within 3 seconds, he'll be fine.
So, I'm just going to throw this out there just because. He was 10 for 20 for 170 yards in the preseason. And that dude played more than anybody else except for Baghdad.
No, he didn't. Not if he only had 20 pass attempts.
That's the problem. They didn't let him throw the fucking ball.
Probably because they didn't want him to get fucking hit.
How are you? But come on. Come on.
You don't necessarily put a starter out there and play a lot. Like, pull up Pat's numbers. Did he throw the ball more than fucking 20 times?
Pat doesn't need to. Pat's proven himself.
We're talking about your starting quarterback, the most expensive position in the NFL.
You drafted him that. I don't think they're going to put him in there in the preseason.
Okay?
They're not going to say, go get your head knocked in.
Okay, let's go, since we've already done this. Let's go look at Jaden Daniels' numbers for this year. 12 of 15 for 123 yards.
There you go. 15 attempts.
I'll give you that.
Caleb has 5 more. It's really not because they're too expensive to fuck around with. You can't throw your starting quarterback out there and be like, have fun.
Good luck.
I think you should.
No.
God. I'm that guy. Fuck him.
Okay, so I'm taking the Bears to win that division. I'll be the only one. I don't care.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
You think they're going to win the division?
I think they're going to win the division.
Detroit wins the division again.
I think Detroit is going to...
two horse race between Detroit and Green Bay.
Wow. I'll give you this. You were right about Mahomes a long time ago. I'll give you that. But I don't think Caleb Williams is the answer to that offense. You give me a different coach, and I'll consider it.
I don't love the coach.
I don't know why you would love the coach.
But I do
He's fucking
love
trash.
Ryan Poole and what he's giving him weapon-wise.
I'll agree with that. Poole's from Kansas City. Yeah.
He's one of
I'll
ours.
give him that. But I still... No.
Okay.
Nah.
That's fine.
You're already up here, so it's fine.
Yeah, we're good. I got the
It's
over.
on the board.
It's on the
It's
board.
on the board.
You know what? You have to paint your fingernails when you give me that 6-pack too.
Ooh,
Are we adding that to the... Oh, wait. Hold on. If
that's
the
a
Bears,
good
hold
one.
on.
Right there.
We'll add to this, but if Bears win division, I'll go get a fucking manicure of your choice.
Yeah! I love it.
Now I almost want the Bears to win. just for it.
Now, I will tell you, I'm going to have to take a week off of work for this. Because in order to be able to get the manicure, it's going to have to happen on like a Saturday or Sunday, and I can't go to work like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
That's fair.
you got to
That's
show
fair.
up Monday.
I'll run it by the boss.
Fresh.
I'll run it by the boss.
French tips and all.
I'll run it by the boss.
Oh, he's not getting French tips. Oh, no. No, we're getting some colors. And we're going to
Bedazzle them.
I have to take a week off of work, and I will do it. I'll put on there. I'll wear it for a week.
I'm so excited about this.
One.
Oh, God. Come on,
I mean,
Caleb. Come on, buddy.
Every year one team does go worst to first in their division. They were worst in the division last year.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
I don't think so either.
And I'm not
Now
even
I
gonna
might
give
be
you.
rooting
I'm
for
not even
them.
gonna give you a counter bet on that because it's not gonna happen.
He's so
Not
confident.
gonna
He's like, it's just,
I am overly
he's not
confident
worried
in this
about
one.
it.
All right. Obviously, we'll probably save the AFC West for last. And do you want to go East or North? Because we're done with the NFC.
Let's go East.
Okay. No, let's do the North. Let's give him Let's give him the East.
Oh,
Second
let
to
him do
last.
it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Let's go North.
Okay.
We'll give you the opportunity to make your case for the.
There's no case when we get there, but we can go to the North first.
All right, let's go to the North.
This is the best division in football, in my opinion. By the way, it's the strongest.
Minus the Steelers, it is.
Even with
I think
the Steelers,
I think
being
the Steelers
trash,
actually.
Mike Tomlin makes them
Yeah.
legitimate.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin is amazing.
So
they have
I
no
actually-
quarterback.
I actually think with Wilson under Tomlin, Wilson is very much a Pete Carroll-ish type person when it comes to a lot of things. He gets the most out of the players that he has on the roster. I think Wilson might actually shine. Do I think they win the division? No, I think it's still the Ravens' division to lose. But the Browns are going to give them a run for their fucking money this year.
That Browns defense is
Amazing.
fantastic.
And if Watson never, granted, I love Flacco to death after last year. Comeback player of the year, should have that dude fucking balled his ass off. But I think if Watson would have been healthy the whole year, I think they beat the Ravens.
Very possible.
I think they do.
It's very possible. I think Cleveland has a shit ton of talent. They are
Yeah.
not the Browns of old.
No, not at all.
The Bengals are the Bengals. If Joe Burrow is fucking healthy,
If.
Well, you see that there's now a contract dispute with fucking Chase.
that is a
So-
problem because he may miss games.
He's gonna miss a lot of games.
It's not.
They don't have the money to pay him. That's the thing. They have no fucking money to pay him.
You better fucking figure it out.
They need to fucking trade him.
You are. That's the
You
problem.
can't trade him right
You
now.
should
have
have
to,
traded
though.
T. Higgins last year.
Exactly.
Like I was harping.
Exactly.
Trade him,
Yes.
trade him.
Yes.
And you would have everything you needed.
Yep.
And they didn't fucking do it because they're stupid. And I'm
And they
glad they're
gave T. Higgins
stupid.
money
because
they
it helps
did
me
not
out.
give fucking Chase Daniel or whatever. The
No,
fuck
they
his
didn't
name
give T. Higgins. But they franchise tagged his ass, so
They
he's
gave
going to
him
be here
money.
1 year and then he's out.
But they gave him money. The money that they needed that money to give the fucking Chase.
What are they using their money on? Because they barely paid Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon's gone. He got kicked out in free agency.
Burrow's making-
Hendricks isn't making that much fucking money.
Burrow's making more money than you think he is, I think. What is his contract?
Jamar Chase saw the contracts that Tyreek Hill got.
Yes.
Jalen
That is
Waddle
the problem.
AJ Brown got.
That is
A.J.
the
Brown.
fucking problem.
All the receivers got paid.
Jefferson
and now,
got.
And, yes.
All
and
these
so
guys
now
got
he's, hey, where's mine?
And he's going to sit out.
And it's
He's not afraid to sit out.
No,
And I don't blame him.
because without him, that offense is half
Garbage.
as good as it normally is. Like they can still do some things because they don't have an empty cupboard. T. Higgins is really fucking good.
Oh, T. Higgins is...
He's really fucking
Yeah,
good.
I would take T. Higgins any day of the week.
He could be a one on some teams.
don't
Like,
look at the depth chart. Can you give me their number 3?
wide receiver.
Yeah.
Isn't it a rookie?
No.
Then no, because I thought it was a rookie.
Oh, wow.
You're between Andre of the
Jermaine Burton and Trenton
Charlie
Irwin.
Jones.
Oh, my God.
So you got
Oh,
T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, and then number 3 is
Andreas
I've
Thomas.
never heard of him.
I don't even know who that dude is.
I only know Charlie Jones because he played at Iowa.
He's a kid. He's a 2023 round 6 pick 206 out of Princeton.
Princeton.
He's a smart kid.
Princeton's
smart
got a lot
kid.
of great wide receivers. No,
Do they?
no. That's the point.
Aren't they the Tigers also? So he went from one cat to another cat. Isn't that?
I think it is the Princeton Tigers.
I
is.
think.
I mean, Mike Gesicki, he's a good pass catching tight end because he played in Miami. I know him from there, but
Hey, this kid had 15 receptions last year for 116 yards.
if Jamar Chase sits out, they're going to be in trouble.
They would be in big
they're
trouble.
done.
I don't know, man. They've got a beast on that left side of the offensive line. That left tackle,
Bro,
is-
that left tackle, he is the greatest fucking tackle to ever play the game.
just
folks.
ask any Bengals fan; they will
Oh
tell you he
my
is the
God.
best ever. Best ever.
Orlando Brown is one of the reasons why Joe Burrow got fucking hurt.
Orlando Brown can eat a big fat.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that you guys called OBJ now, and I refuse to fucking call him that because I will not disrespect Odell Beckham like that. And Odell Beckham is a shit turd fucking also, but that's beside.
But he's way better than Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And I think Zach Moss will actually lose his starting job to Chase Brown, at least for fantasy purposes. I hope he does. Come on, Chase Brown, let's go.
Yeah, their running back crew is garbage also.
It is. It's not. Chase Brown's actually not bad.
I see the Bengals actually being one of the probably the 4th team in that division.
Oh no, they're better than the Steelers.
I
The
don't
Steelers
think
are
they
going
man.
to the Steelers are going to be
with
real bad.
Jamar Chase out. The Steelers are going to be terrible this year. I am flirting with a bet that this will be Mike Tomlin's first non-winning season.
I would take that bet actually. With
I
you.
really think that he.
Well,
might
here's the
actually
thing:
shit
is
bed
I
finally.
think the Bengals and the Steelers probably both end up either 8-9 or 7-10.
Here's the reason. Another reason, because what the Steelers did to make themselves even better is
Did
they
you
just
send that to
gave
me?
Cam Hayward a shit ton of money. They
Cam
just signed him.
Hayward, Steelers agreed a 3-year, $45 million contract, $29 million in new money.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Ooh.
He's fucking old. Look, the motherfucker's
30.
got gray in his beard here. He's fucking
I mean,
old.
so do I.
He's old. Yeah,
Cam-
but we're not
that's-
playing in the NFL.
That's also a true statement.
Cam Hayward's
30
35 years old.
35.
That's not smart.
No.
That's not smart at all,
That's
to be honest.
terrible. And that's why I
Wow.
don't think the Steelers are going to be worth a shit. They don't even know how to spend their fucking money.
So you go Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Ravens, or Ravens, Browns? Who do you say wins the North? Because I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think they have a favorable schedule is what's going to get them up there because they do play the NFC North or the East this year.
Yeah, but they have a first place schedule, which is
Oh,
gonna be
absolutely.
hard.
Absolutely. I mean, the first week of the season is Ravens versus Chiefs, and if it's anything like last year, and hopefully it's not because
It won't
Kadarius
because
Toney is
KT's not
fucking
on the
gone,
team.
thank God.
They finally cut him. They should have done that.
We're going to talk about that here in a minute.
All right.
We're going to talk about that. Because I sent you one of the greatest memes I've ever seen in my entire life when he put his house up for sale, and it was the injury tent on the
Yeah.
side of the
I saw that.
That made me smile, and it made me laugh way more than it should have.
All right, so you got Ravens and then Browns?
That's what I think.
I think so.
I think Ravens-Browns. That's where I'm going with it.
This is hard because if Chase wasn't holding out, I honestly think I'd take the Bengals to win the division.
So would I, but that's
You think
part of
they
the problem.
win it outright?
I think they would.
If I agree with you, but Chase is going to be the problem.
With him expected to miss games now.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
No,
I've got to go.
yeah.
And the other thing is that the Ravens absolutely own the Bengals. Own the fucking Bengals.
Yep.
So I've got to go Ravens. I got to match you guys. Ravens.
I say
Browns,
Ravens,
Bengals,
Browns,
Steelers.
but I think the Browns make the playoffs. I really do. I
Probably.
think the Browns make
they
the playoffs.
got a really good shot at it.
Yeah.
And
They'll be the wild card.
yeah, I think they're one of the wild card spots.
I got no problem with that. None.
Okay. All right. To the east. Let's go to the east. Jesus Christ.
He should be excited.
You should be excited because the
mean,
Dolphins should walk away with the east. without
Buffalo
any
just
question.
fucking hacked. They took
They-
a
Oh my
hatchet to
God.
that fucking roster, and they
We
said,
knew it was
"Oh,
going to
the
happen. though.
defense, get rid of them."
We talked about it last year. They had a window, and their window got slammed fucking shut when they lost in the playoffs.
Yes.
Because Diggs is gone, which he wanted out last year, but he held out that hope. Everybody's seen the video of him standing on the sidelines in Arrowhead with all the confetti around his ass. Well, he had the opportunity to beat them in Buffalo last year, and it didn't happen. And wow. That's all I can say for that is wow.
Josh Allen is still Josh Allen. He's very talented.
Josh Allen is...
They are still going to be a good team.
Dan
Miami
Marino.
should run the league. The Jets are going to be a very formidable opponent as well. Their defense is amazing.
Are they?
I don't trust their Jets defense is solid.
All right, I'm going to say this, and this pains me. Pains me to say it. Absolutely pains me to say it. Aaron Rodgers is trash on turf. Aaron Rodgers is trash on turf. And I can prove this. I can absolutely prove this. Look at that man's numbers every time he went to play in Minnesota, play in Detroit, or play in Indianapolis whenever there was turf involved. He cannot play on turf for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about him. He loves the feel of natural grass.
Too much time.
He
in
likes
the
playing
darkness
barefoot.
retreat. I don't know what to tell you.
He likes playing. He likes playing
Peyote
barefoot.
and hanging out.
But if the Jets win 8 games, I will be surprised. And they have a bottom feeder schedule.
That's the only thing that makes me think they will win 8 because they do have a shitty schedule. Here's something that I didn't pull because it wasn't mine, but I was watching First Things First, and they were going over. No, it might have been Colin Cowherd's show where they were talking about the Jets' defense, and they're like, everybody thinks they're amazing. Yeah,
They're
of
not.
their 8 wins they had last year, 5 were against backup quarterbacks. That's not dominant defense
No.
when you're playing backup quarterbacks.
No.
I think they're good. I don't think they're as good as everybody else thinks they are.
They have really good linebackers and they have really good D-backs. Or I guess they have good corners. Safeties are iffy. Sauce Gardner is
Sauce Gardner
top
is amazing.
5.
He's good.
He's
good.
almost Darrell Revis
He's
Island
good.
type
Yeah,
shit.
he's fucking
he
good.
he will be there in the next year or two. That might happen this year.
And
But
I think
Sauce
I think
Island
Brees-
might happen.
I think Brees Hall, the running back, is
Brees
he's
Hall is one of the
phenomenal.
best
He's
running
a
backs
stud
in the
running
game.
back.
Absolutely.
He's the top 5 in the league right now.
Absolutely.
He's very good.
When was the last time Aaron Rodgers played 8+ games?
2 years ago, before he went to the Jets, he played every game.
Yeah.
He did play every game?
He had 1 year where he had an ankle injury and he missed 3 games.
He just
That
didn't
was
have
it.
a 300-yard passing game that season.
Correct.
Or the following season.
Correct.
Or this year. Or last year.
No.
Dude, it's been like, seriously, they have this graphic all the time on First Things First. It's been like 3 years since he had a 300-yard
the last year that he won his MVP, he did have.
Well, yeah.
But that was what, 3 years
And I
ago?
don't remember who it was.
A long time ago.
I don't remember who it was that was one of the talking heads on ESPN had said something about, because ESPN is up in New York and Connecticut, and so there's a bunch of Jets fans, and they were like, one of them finally said, I'm sick of hearing the Jets are coming. Show me.
I'm at that point too.
The Jets have always been, it's this year. Show it to me. It was this year with Stafford. It was this year when they brought in, or not Stafford, butt fumble. Why
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah.
Sanchez was going to be the guy, and then they brought in Seattle's quarterback. Like,
Was that when they brought in? Was it Gino that they brought in?
yeah,
Yes,
Gino
Gino
came
Smith,
in.
they
And
got
Gino
ran
was going
out of fucking
drafted
town.
Gino was going to be the guy, and it's always the Jets are going to be the next team because they want that New
It's
York
because
team.
they have shitty fucking coaches, man.
Salah's
Their coaching
not
is.
good.
He's
Sal-
not.
Salas is a good defensive coach,
He's not a head coach.
but he
He's a
doesn't
good
have.
D coordinator.
Bingo.
Yes, I agree.
He's not a good. He's
Very
not a good
good.
head coach, and he doesn't. He did not bring in, or the organization did not bring a. I'm sorry, but Hackett is not good.
He's terrible.
He is terrible. He was
He is.
terrible in Green Bay. That was one of the problems with Green. And the other thing that really annoys me is the fact that they allow Rodgers to do just whatever Rodgers wants to do. That's the problem why he left fucking Green Bay, is because him and LaFleur wanted to be the coach that he is. And he's proved that he can be a damn good coach.
LaFleur's a good coach.
He is a good coach. He comes from the tree from Ding Dong out at the Rams.
The Sean McVay.
Yeah, the
tree.
Sean McVay tree.
Yeah.
He's part of that. And he's a really good coach. Rodgers, I love him to death. You know that. But he gets in his own fucking way. And I think that's going to be the Jets' biggest problem this year. And, like I said, that motherfucker has to play 8 or 9 games at the Meadowlands, or whatever it's called now, MetLife Stadium, or whatever the fuck it is.
And that turf is terrible.
The turf already
notoriously
destroyed
bad.
his ACL once.
Notoriously bad.
And there's
Garbage.
As a Dolphins fan, I follow a lot of AFC East pages,
As you should. I
Yeah.
mean,
and
It's like us with the
And
West.
there's already people talking about internally the Jets are a mess.
Oh, they
like
always
there
are
is
a mess.
people that do not like each other, that do not like Aaron Rodgers. There is already turmoil inside. And a
don't
bunch of these
doubt it.
talking heads, like all of these talking heads that follow all these teams, I'm just sitting here in Miami, loving it. Everything is groovy. Everything is good.
Let's get to Miami real quick, because
Let's.
I want to know.
I'm gonna give him the floor on this.
Oh,
one,
no,
'cause
I
he
know.
gets-
I just
mean, I'm
wanna
gonna shout
know.
to him, but it's
I want to know when your what's the coach's name? Mike
McDaniels.
McDaniels.
He's a fucking genius.
No. I'm not saying he's not a genius. When did he become a fucking coke dealer?
Hey.
Fucking blow. Jesus fucking Christ,
It
man.
only took 3 years.
Oh my God!
It only took 3 years.
That dude went from vaping on the sideline to sniffing coke before his goddamn interviews. What the
Miami
fuck?
does that to you, bro.
You
You
just- South
Holy
Beach.
shit!
You gotta
He's
hang
got-
out in
He's
South
got
Beach.
fucking activator in his goddamn hair now. What is going on down there, man?
It's amazing. I love it.
I love that dude.
I'm
is-
not gonna lie. That dude,
I love that dude.
Oh Jesus Christ!
If we could
The
have him
best
after
press
Andy retires,
conferences,
I'd take it in a
The
heartbeat.
best
I swear to
press
God.
conferences and
No, because he can't handle the cold weather.
It's
Do you
true.
not see how he acts when in the cold
He
weather?
is, but he's
a little
also
bitch.
awkward as fuck, and I love it.
He
He's
might be
so
on the spectrum.
awkward.
He might be on the spectrum.
He probably is because he's really fucking good at what he does.
fucking genius. On
He
the offensive
really
side.
is. He is a goddamn offensive genius.
Don't get me wrong. He is a good coach. I will not say that he's not, because he is a good coach.
He's good.
I just want to know when he became a Miami Vice villain. From
But a year and a half after
1986.
he lived down there, he's like, all right, South Beach is pretty all right. And then the Dolphins just re-signed him for 4
What, did he
more
get a
years.
4?
4
Yeah.
years, so we
He
locked him up.
deserves it.
We've locked up the core of that team, and
Your
I
guys'
I think it's
only
the Dolphins division for the foreseeable future.
your guys' only question mark, and I will say this till the hill, is whether Tua can stay healthy or not.
Doesn't matter. Like he can get hurt.
Stop it.
You've
You got
said that
fucking-
now.
You
Stop
got
it.
goddamn Skylar Thompson ready
Stop
to
it.
come in and light it
You-
up in
no,
fucking South
fuck
Beach.
you.
Let's go!
No,
He's
you-
ready! Let's go!
No, you talked so much shit on that dude last year. It wasn't even funny. So shut up. No, I am not taking that for shit. Get out of here.
He almost beat Buffalo in the
I
playoffs.
know he did.
In
Yes.
Buffalo.
I know he did.
So maybe we put a little respect on his name.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope. No.
I'm
None.
happy with where the Dolphins are and who they've re-signed. They got Tua locked up. They re-signed Hill. They re-signed Waddle. They've got
Oh yeah. No.
Devin Achane. They've got Jalen Wright. Like, they are locked up on offense. They have studs on defense.
This is Miami's division to lose.
correct.
I 100%. I won't.
For the foreseeable future, they've locked up the next 4 or 5 years
Ooh.
to win a division.
Probably 3. Probably 3.
I'm saying 4.
I'm saying 3. I'll give you 3, and the only reason why I'll say 3 is because everybody wants restructured contracts after fucking 2 or 3 years. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
They've got Tyreek for 3.
Yeah, but Tyreek Hill's going to fucking leave too.
Correct.
He's going to leave for the money after 2 years.
But I'm saying
because somebody's going to offer him fucking way more money.
Their window to upset the Chiefs is the next 3 to 4 years, and
is Tua still going to be your quarterback?
Yes,
Tua will never upset the Chiefs.
We'll see.
Never going to happen.
We'll see.
Never going to happen. Do you want to make a side bet on this?
I think he's going to get his first bet here.
We'll see.
He's going to get his first bet right here.
We don't play in the regular season, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, man.
Well, regular season don't mean shit. We saw that last year with Kansas City.
If that game was in South Beach, it's different.
Oh, get the fuck
Nobody
out
else. Nobody else can play.
No.
Nobody else can play minus 40.
What about in Germany?
What about in Germany, bruh?
What happened there?
Onside kick and a pick that got returned for a touchdown at the half. 2 plays, and that game is completely different. 2 plays.
So, how many plays in
2 plays.
Yeah, but how many plays at Arrowhead changed that game?
That one was completely different.
Nobody
else.
No.
Nobody else could play.
Just because
McDaniel 30 degrees.
Just because McDaniel couldn't find a coat big enough for his ass to huddle up in.
You guys beat us. It was a very hard pill to swallow. You beat us.
Is it like a horse-sized pill, like a Percocet or something?
And like I said with the Ravens, until you can beat them, it's theirs to win. Like, you're not the favorite until you upset the champ. And
that's true.
Unfortunately, the Chiefs have been there for a long fucking time. I just love where the Dolphins are, and it has been a long NFL life. Like, I grew up watching Dan Marino. And that's where I grew up. Jason Taylor and Zach Taylor.
I will say this, that out of all the quarterbacks that I watched growing up, the one quarterback that probably deserved... There's 2 quarterbacks, in my opinion, that deserved a title more than anybody else, and that was Dan Marino as one. Drawing a blank on his last name, and what's his face from Buffalo? Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Because Jim Kelly won one of those Super Bowls. Goddamn Norwood lost it for him. Not his fault.
But
wide fucking right. 3 times.
Since Dan Marino has retired, it has been nothing but purgatory as a Dolphins fan. And the last 3 years have just been, oh my God, we're finally
until Tua fucking turning around, and then you guys fucking you buttholes fucking.
No.
I mean, does he have one of the new helmets?
Everybody says he's injury prone. Joe Burrow has been out more weeks.
No. Joe Burrow's also injury prone.
No. I'm not saying that he's injury prone. What I worry about, honestly, is that man's head fucking bouncing off the turf. And that's with any quarterback.
Well, yeah, because every concussion you get, you're more prone to get a nose on, and he's had some fucking gnarly concussions.
That's what worries me. I think he has the skill set. He showed it at Alabama when he beat fucking Hurts' ass out and made him leave. Mm-hmm. I have no issues with Tua. I like watching that dude play. I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I do.
He's a well above average quarterback. Is he elite? No.
He is perfect for that system.
Absolutely.
Oh,
he has
absolutely
immediate reads and can get the ball out quick and knows exactly where to go with the ball.
When he needs to throw the ball deep, he can get it deep.
Or if he needs to scramble to get the fuck out of there, he can do that too.
And that's what he started to show at the end of the year. And I think they're starting to give him a longer leash and say, if it's not there, go and protect yourself.
Just slide.
That's what I worry about. I
took the jiu-jitsu training, learned how to fall, all of that stuff.
That's what I worry about with him. I don't worry about his skill level at all. I just worry about him and him getting hurt. Because I don't want to see him hurt. I like watching him play. When the Dolphins are on TV, I actually watch them. Because they're fun to watch. I like seeing Tyreek Hill do Tyreek Hill things. Mm-hmm. Unless it's against Snead and he gets put into the ground and a little bitch.
Snead's not here anymore.
But... You're right.
Don't worry.
He's angry about that.
Don't worry. McDuffie will strip his pocket again. It's not a big deal.
And then he's going to toss it to Cook, and Cook's going to take it to the house. It's fine. Actually, Cook's no longer on that team.
2 plays in Germany. 2 plays.
I mean, that's a pretty big play.
Yeah.
2 plays.
Especially when somebody likes to talk shit.
I don't want to hear about it. It was 2 plays a year ago. We're on to the next season.
I'd rather talk about the playoffs. Those matter more.
Yeah, can we talk about the play? I mean...
I don't want to talk about that game either. We're on to the new season.
I do have one question, though. Yes. Does it hurt a little bit inside to know that the Chiefs intentionally fucked up their rings with the seeding of or was it the seeding or the score in that game?
No, they put the seed. They put
Instead
the
of the
Dolphins
right
as a
score.
7, and they were a 6 seed.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, they put the Dolphins.
Does
as
that
a 7.
hurt your feelings that that's on the inside of the ring? And
It doesn't
it's gonna
hurt
be on
me
there forever?
that you guys fucked up your own rings. I don't care.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the Dolphins.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Y'all shut
Except-
up.
And when you have so many, it's
I mean-
not like people are fucking inspecting them that close anyway.
I mean, we could go way back to the undefeated season if that's what we want to do, but we're on to this season.
Yeah, but Don
Yep.
Shula's steakhouses even suck, so it doesn't matter.
problem is, none of us were alive for the
No,
undefeated
none
season,
of
so
us.
we can't really
I mean,
reminisce.
The only season that we really have to talk about is Dan Marino beating the Chiefs in the playoffs in that goofy ass fucking game. That's the only thing we have as us together. Because that was in
did
like
suck.
the early '90s, and that did suck for Kansas City.
I
because
cried.
I'm
I
not
did.
gonna lie, I
I
was at my
cried.
cousin's house, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking. I got over it.
In what 2019, 18, 19, something
Yeah,
around there?
things started to get better about that time.
Yeah. So, all right, so we're all in agreement. Miami's division will lose.
Yep.
Shouldn't be any question about that division.
As long as Josh Allen's with the Buffalo Bills, they're going to be a tough team, but I think it's the Dolphins' division.
I'll agree with that.
I'm going with
I'll
Tyler.
agree with that.
Not with what Tyler said, but his philosophy of to be the man,
You gotta
got
beat
to
the
beat
man.
the man. So I'm taking the Bills to win the division,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm thinking the Miami's going to make the
Wow.
playoffs as a wild card team.
Wow.
Who is Allen going to throw to?
Suck it, Dolphins.
You're so stupid. Are you really taking Buffalo?
Yeah, I think Keon Coleman's going to be better than people give him credit for. I think Dalton Kincaid is a badass as a fucking tight end.
Dalton Kincaid's great. But
All you need is a awesome wide receiver and a elite tight end.
He's on.
A la 2019 and a good quarterback, and you can get things done.
That's valid. Mm-hmm. That's valid. I'll give you that. Does Buffalo make the playoffs?
Yeah, they win their division.
Outside
No.
of that, dickhead.
no. Yes, the Buffalo makes the playoffs.
So the two teams that are coming out of the East should be Buffalo and Miami.
And I think the
We'll
Jets
agree
are
with
going to fall
that.
on their
We'll
fucking
disagree
face.
on who wins it, but
I
And
hope
we all think the Patriots are going to finish dead last.
Yeah.
they will be dog shit.
if they aren't the number one pick next year,
I'll be fucking
I will
shocked.
Yes.
I can't
Agree.
even bet you on that because
No.
I really think they're
no,
going to be
because
the
they
number one pick.
should be. There's no reason.
They're
like,
trash.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're straight trash.
bad. Jared Mayo has a fucking problem up there, and
Straight trash, homie.
I don't know.
Straight trash.
dumpster fire doesn't even explain
No
that
receivers, no running
Ooh.
backs. They have nothing.
Trading away people like Matthew Judon, just like get the fuck out of here. They just are. They're. It feels like they're
up there.
tanking.
I will say this. I do appreciate them naming Jacoby Brissett as their starter.
For now.
I
yeah,
understand.
'cause
I
you know what Drake
understand
made
that
to get
he is,
killed.
this is the sixth organization that he's gone to where he is the transition quarterback, and I feel bad for him because he's actually a solid dude.
He's a professional crash test dummy.
He
what
is.
they are. I'm
He
like,
absolutely
stop beating his ass.
I
That's
would
not
real-
cool.
I wish he would go to a team like Kansas City or a potential Super Bowl team.
So he can get rewarded for getting his
Yes.
ass kicked
Absolutely.
constantly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because that's the
Yep.
problem with the Patriots.
hey,
They have a
wait,
lot,
wait,
but
hang
their
on.
offensive line
Hang on.
is atrocious.
Just
everything.
real quick. You know, one of your former products and stars from the Dolphins does have a Super Bowl ring.
Which one?
Anything can happen with Henny, baby.
Yeah. Yep. Henny. Like I said, there
I
was
mean-
a long line of really bad quarterbacks.
Chad Henne was
and
not a bad quarterback, though.
He's a good backup. He's not a starter.
he's an excellent
mean,
backup.
I mean, he's
He's
no
not a
Chase
great
Daniels, for God's sake, who is a professional backup
the
quarterback.
Dolphins had to rely
who's
on
made more
him
than
for-
$50 million.
Hey, he had a good career as a fucking
Yes.
backup.
I'm saying he was a professional backup.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's not.
Nothing.
I'm just
at all.
saying. He's a professional fucking backup.
Good for him.
All right, so last but not obviously not least,
Bringing it home.
We're going to talk about the AFC West, which probably is the worst division in the AFC.
Yeah.
I would say they're
Yeah.
probably the worst division in here because the Raiders are going to be trash because Gardner Minshew, despite the fact that I love him and his attitude and the moxie that kid brings,
Yeah.
the Raiders are still trash.
And Devontae Adams is going to give up on the season.
Yes, he
very
is.
quickly.
He's probably going to be
start
done.
demanding a trade after
Well,
week 3.
let's see what their first 4 games are: the Chargers, Ravens, Panthers, Browns. He may not give up on the season until they play the Browns.
Well, they'll be 1-2 at that point, right? And you say Browns is 3rd game, so that
Ravens.
Ravens.
Sorry,
will be,
Panthers is their 3rd game. So their Browns is their 4th game.
okay.
If they don't blow out the Panthers, yeah, he'll give up before the Browns.
Oh my God! If they don't blow out the Panthers, like
Ah!
Raiders fans, you're not going to hear the end of that from me. I'll tell you that right now. Good God, what a trash!
They should be. Well, no, they won't be last in the division. The Broncos will be last in the division.
I don't know. I think they're going to be better than last year.
They're not going to be horrid.
Yeah,
I think they'll be okay.
I think they're a
Rookie
6-win team.
quarterback. You think Bo Nix will be fine?
I think Bo Nix, with that coach, will be able to throw the ball and scramble and use his tools.
So
It really is. Don't get me wrong. He's not Drew Brees, but he has the
Drew
same
Brees-esque.
skill set as
That's
Drew
true.
Brees.
Yep.
And we've seen what Sean Payton can do with that. He can win.
well, that's true. I'll give you that.
And
But
their
they don't have Greg Williams to fucking put bounties on everybody. That
But I don't think their defense
has
is that
moved
bad
to
either.
that has moved to the Raiders, by the way. And do you think that Pierce's comments about basically putting a bounty on Patrick Mahomes is smart?
When did he say that?
Oh, you haven't seen that? He said that in a press conference without putting the words bounty out there. He said they're gonna have Jordan rules from the 80s.
Well, I heard that. He had a
That's
podcast
what I'm saying.
and he was talking about
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I thought you were like, he actually said, like,
No, he didn't say bounty.
we're
but
gonna
he
take
might
his
as well
head
have.
off.
He
or,
might as well
like,
have.
They're doing what they can to hurt him.
They're gonna touch him every play, basically. It's gonna be the Jordan versus the Pistons bullshit from the 80s. Is what it's being compared to.
I guarantee
I think that's
you,
stupid.
the first time the Chiefs play them, Pat's going to put up 4 to 5 touchdowns on them just
If he
to
doesn't,
rub
I'll be
it in
surprised.
their fucking face.
Well, and is that at home?
I
Is
think
that
the
first game at
first
home?
one's at Arrowhead, yeah. And I know that's the only place they've had success against the Chiefs,
No, it's
but
at-
Pat's going to
it's-
be pissed.
it's
And he's going to
at-
fucking,
it's at
oh
their home.
shit, he's going to light them on
At
fire.
Vegas.
He is going to douse them in gasoline and light them on fucking fire. Y'all fucked up.
Yeah,
Y'all fucked
the
up.
the October 27th game is at Allegiant Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
The whole holding up the Kermit and talking smack.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
It was funny,
That made
but
me
it's
laugh
like-
because I was like, "Why would you do
Why-
that?
why are you
Don't-
poking the bear?
Don't do that. Don't poke that.
Why
bear.
are you poking it?
Don't poke that bear. There's a lot of bears
That-
in the world.
that
Crosby won't even go that far.
is when it was going to catch on fire. That
Yeah.
when he saw that, and in his press conference, it'll get handled when it gets handled.
Yeah,
I
did,
knew
yes.
immediately he
Yeah.
was going to light them the fuck on
Yeah.
fire.
I think Crosby didn't even touch that one when somebody asked him about it. He was like, "Nah, I ain't got
Nope.
I ain't got nothing for that."
Nope.
Me and Pat have our own relationship, and I got mad respect for him, but I'm not touching that one. It's like, bro, don't do that.
Oh man.
So how many wins does Kansas City get though?
Let's pull up the Chiefs in their schedule real quick. Let's take a look at that. Let's walk through.
Because they actually have, I will say, 3 tough games because the Chargers always play them really tough.
True.
In the first 4 games of the season, you got Ravens, Bengals, Falcons, Chargers, and they could lose. I'm saying they could because it's true. They could lose both of those first 2 games.
No.
Do I think they will? No, I
But
don't.
We got to remember Jamar Chase probably not even playing, and if Jamar Chase ain't there, the Bengals are getting fucking
That's
blown
true.
out.
Yeah, you're right.
Blown out.
That's true.
It's a
That's
different
true.
team.
That is, you're right. Without Chase, yeah, that's a blowout game, especially at home.
And I think
Because Burrow had my ass.
at first I thought the Ravens might come in here to sneak a win, and then I thought about
don't
it.
think- I
I
don't
think we
think
may
they
have
will.
broken the Ravens at this point because
It's
they were
possible.
so confident they were going to win last year.
Yeah.
And for them to just have a showing like that where they were completely opposite of what they were all year.
Yeah.
Well, in a
I
17
think
to,
they're
a
gonna be
17
in their
to 10
head.
game where they basically gave up their fucking run game, which was their bread and butter the entire year. But what I do worry about is Kansas City always early in the year is susceptible to the run, and I feel like they're going to run the dog shit out of fucking Henry.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what I feel like.
When the Titans ran the shit out of Henry, what do we do?
Titans didn't have a quarterback
Shut
though,
it
that
the
could run also.
fuck down.
Tannehill could not fucking get out of the pocket to save his life.
Okay. Then stack the box. So you're telling me you're going to have Lamar Jackson beat me with his arm? That's what we're doing here?
No, you're going to have
I'm
Lamar
not
Jackson
scared.
beat you with his legs.
Yeah, then stack the box because he ain't going to fucking take it over the top. I'm not scared. I see the Chiefs beating the shit out of them. Not like a 30-point win,
No,
but I think
I
it's
know
going
what
to be
you're
a
saying.
solid, honestly, it'll probably be a 14-point win. I think they're going to put it on them on opening night because I think they're going to be in their head.
Ooh.
I really think they broke the Ravens last year.
Ooh.
And also, when Lamar plays the Chiefs, he always plays like shit. He's 1-4 against
true.
the Chiefs. He's
That's true.
absolutely
He can't-
atrocious.
yeah.
That's true.
Atrocious.
Yeah.
It's the same way that Michael Vick used to be. Michael Vick couldn't play against the Chiefs to save his fucking life.
And he was a fucking video game.
Fuck yeah, he was.
Jesus.
But
Okay,
I don't disagree.
Sorry, back. So we're back to that schedule. We're back to the Chiefs. I'm giving everybody think that the Ravens are going to win. I think the Chiefs are going to win the first one.
I'm not going to say I think that's a tough game for them coming out on just like it was last year against the Lions, but we all know the reason why they lost that game. was
KT's
one
not here
person.
to
Yeah.
give it away, so
I
bam.
will say the Chiefs should open the season 5-0 before they go to the 49ers. And then I still think they beat the 49ers, and I think they roll probably until the Bills game. I think the Bills game will be a trap game up in because it's playing at the Bills. Do you see different?
I mean,
The Niners is also kind of a toss-up game, but like you said, they're old. The Chiefs are young. I think they run over that defense like there's nobody business. Because now that we know that Rice is not going to be out this year, that and now they have their Sammy Watkins back with Juju Smith-Schuster of their possession wide receiver.
and Hollywood will be back by that time.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm not saying they're going to go undefeated, but I don't think that 14 wins is off the table.
I don't either. I think 14-3 or 15-2 is a very, very plausible thing this year.
So,
Bill,
I don't
like I said,
don't see a lot of losses on the board. I think the Ravens are going to be closer than 14. I think
fair.
the Niners are going to be a tough game, and then the Bills,
so
and then the Texans. I think those are going to be their four toughest games of the season.
actually, I think the Browns is going to be tougher than the Texans.
I think
because
the
it's at
Browns
the
are gonna
Browns.
be, not only that,
Both
they got
of
the
them.
Chargers the week before,
Yep.
and the new Harbaugh is going to be we want to get physical with you, and so you have a war followed by a second war.
It's gonna
and
be a
that's
trap
gonna
game for 'em.
So the
Yeah.
Texans game might actually be a loss because you got two fucking rock
possibly. Yeah,
fights
you're right.
Tough
back
games
to
in a
fight.
row.
Yeah, that's not great. I don't love that. So I might give them the
I
Texans the win
see
there.
4 losses.
13-4.
Yeah, I think one of them is going to be a toss-up, and maybe we're completely off on one of them, and they shit the bed against the Panthers.
I was going to say
or
Kansas
some
City
game.
every year loses a game that they have no business fucking losing.
They lose to the Broncos or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's
just a
they're gonna lose
garbage
that
game.
They're going to lose that game because
They'll be everybody be
everybody's
resting.
sitting,
Yeah, so that's
resting.
another
the
loss.
only way that I think the only way that I think Pat plays that. You go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
You know where it's at?
Nope.
Upstairs, straight down.
Got it.
Yeah, a lot of
Should
beverages.
have just told him to go over here.
A lot of beverages.
We're gonna keep going though.
So yeah, no, like I'm with you. I think the Chiefs are gonna have. Obviously, I'm a homer. I think they're gonna fucking kick the shit out of a lot of people. But I do see several losses on here. I don't see a perfect season. I'm not gonna say anything stupid, crazy like that. But
Perfect season, I don't see.
13-4 is very realistic.
I think 14-3, 13-4 is, and I think that's actually the number one seed.
I was gonna say that was my question.
If they're playing the Broncos for the number one seed, the only way that I don't think they play that game out like legit is it an early game or it's to be determined.
Yeah.
So if it's a late game, I think it will be a game time decision as to who starts that game.
Yeah.
Because if they don't need that game and they've got number one locked up already, starters rest. And they're going to rest for 2 weeks.
100%. Yeah, that's what Andy does.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And that's a loss that I'm willing to take to be 13-4 or 14-3. I have no issues with it. No issues with it whatsoever.
Jesus, I forgot about that too.
What?
That Chargers, Browns.
Yeah.
And then
That's
got
a rough
short
3
week.
games.
Then you got a short week where you're playing the Texans.
Yep.
And so you probably lost that one. Then you've got another 4 days after that game when you were already beat up
This
and
is-
you lost because of
This
it.
is that
then you
stretch.
got the fucking Steelers.
This is that stretch where if we're going to lose a game,
It's coming in that stretch.
Well, between the Chargers, Browns, Texans, and Steelers, we will probably lose against the Steelers.
Yeah, or the Texans very easily. I honestly, you might lose.
We probably,
those games.
I would say, we probably will end up losing against the Texans and the Steelers simply because, and this is the dumbest shit I think I've ever seen is the fact that they allow a 4-game stretch to be play on Sunday and then play on fucking Christmas Day 4 days later. That's the dumbest shit ever.
It's pretty fucking bad.
I agree.
Because I don't even know, and it's going to be at the Steelers in the cold weather. Do you even play your fucking starters that game?
Maybe not if you just played 4 days. It depends. Like, where are you sitting in the division? Like, are you and
If
you're
you're multiple games up, do you probably rest them?
If you've wrapped, like I told him,
Yeah.
if you've wrapped up your division, which they should have by that well before
them.
that point, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sit them the last 2 weeks of the season and give them 3 weeks off,
and then
Get
give
them
the
healthy.
finger to the NFL of stop putting us on fucking Christmas, you douchebags.
Yeah,
The only other thing is when you rest them that long, because if you're going to have 13 wins, they're going to have a bye. So then, do they? Well,
they don't lose it.
3 weeks off.
They don't lose it.
3 weeks off is a long time.
Yeah, but here's the other bad thing is Kansas City has a bye week way too early in the season this year.
Way too early.
So they need the rest to
they're
get
gonna
healthy.
need the rest.
That's 3 weeks is a long time though.
Yeah, because it's in early October. Is our we have a game on the 7th, and
That's
then
a
don't
long
play
time.
again until the 20th.
That's a long time off.
It is. I'll give you that, but I don't think
Play them a
that-
half. Play them the first half.
I
and
can
then-
see that.
and then rest them the
I can
second
see
half.
that.
He would
Yeah,
do
I
that.
can see
yeah,
that.
he would do that.
I can see that.
So yeah, I think so. We're all kind of confident. 13-4 is pretty realistic.
Roughly.
Probably number 1 seed.
Probably number one because
As
I think
much as I've
think-
lived here a long time, and I don't mind the Chiefs. Some of my buddies are
Look, man.
very annoying Chiefs fans, and so I'll root against them just to
Well, yeah, I
poke
get
at them. But it's like the Royals; they've kind of become ingrained.
I mean-
like my boys are all Chiefs fans; they love the Chiefs, and so it's one of those that I don't
I mean we
root
know,
against them.
I know that
but-
I know that you've spent your entire life with an anemic ass NCAA program.
Shush.
With the Hawkeyes.
Shush. Teams would kill for 10 wins
Hey.
every year.
Hey, you guys scored 40 points the first week of the season.
Real good.
And I'm pretty sure the reason why you scored 40 points is because Franz was fucking suspended. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened.
I was gonna say I thought it was because the other team just didn't have a defense.
Both.
Were you guys playing 11-on-7? Is that what happened?
St. Mary's School for the Blind. Is that what you guys are doing?
Iowa offense.
Tight in you.
Here's
40
what we
points. 40 points. We put up 40.
Iowa offense is Casa Azul. Strawberry lemon.
Wow, that's bad.
We don't. Last year we did.
That's my-
Last year we smelled that bad.
Yeah.
You did
This-
smell like burnt
this
garbage.
year-
It was
this
pretty
year-
fucking bad.
And then the first half was rough. And then after we kind of got the bugs and the cobwebs out, not gonna lie, that second half was fun to watch.
All right, so
You want to give our championships and then
well,
overall
yeah.
winner?
Well, I was gonna say I pulled up a playoff predictor real quick because I'm trying to see how this works.
Ooh, going live is dangerous.
It is dangerous because I
Bold
don't
strategy,
know.
Cotton. Let's see how that works out for him.
For the seeds.
Well, that's for the week one. I don't know how to get to the actual. I'd have to run through and
Who
do
their
everything.
predictors are?
Yeah. Let me
That's
find
got
a different one where I can just plug in a damn team. Because that's what I want.
You just trying
Playoff
to,
percentages.
Yeah, just looking at playoff percentages.
I mean, fuck, we could just pull up DraftKings and look at the fucking odds.
Well, it's working. Hang on. It's doing its
Postseason
thing.
probabilities.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This predictor's going through. I'm going to see if it's legit as to what we thought real quick.
Enhance.
It's on week 10, so it's
Enhance.
getting close.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Print the goddamn thing. Come on.
Oh, give me the soap. I'll fucking bite it for him. Okay.
It's my bar of soap.
Rookie biatch.
Bitch. Okay. So, okay. So This is ProFootballNetwork.com. Their NFL predictor has the Bengals as the number 1, which I disagree because of the whole Jamar Chase thing. They have Kansas City at number 2, the Jets at number 3, Texans at 4. The Dolphins missed the playoffs. The Ravens at 7, the Bills at 6, and Indy at 5. Does that hurt your feelings?
Wow.
All the talking heads are so full of shit.
That hurts my feelings.
It's
because the NFC the NFC is really wild. They have Philly at 1, San Fran at 2, the Bears at 3, the Saints at 4, LA at 5, the Lions at 6, and Dallas at 7.
Wow.
I don't see the Saints
Yeah.
a 4 seed. I do not see the Saints as a 4. Not even close.
Okay, I gotta
Well,
find
they
out
would
who
have to
won.
be, because if they win their division, then you can't be any worse than 4. I mean,
Okay, NFL
whoever's-
Their Saints are going to win that division?
There's no
that-
fucking way.
That or I mean, that's a pretty shitty division. We already talked about how it's
I
the
know,
worst
but-
fucking division in football. And,
But yes, I did take preseason. I've taken the Dolphins to win it. I've taken the Dolphins to win the AFC.
I don't blame you for
I've
that.
taken the Dolphins to win the AFC East. I've got money on all of them. Because everybody's the Bills and the Jets. Because Aaron Rodgers and it's New York, and then it's the Bills and they're the Bills.
Okay, so NFL.com has... I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. They have the AFC East champs at Miami, Buffalo second, Jets tied for second, which, yeah, that's pretty legit.
pretty realistic.
That's
the North
realistic.
has Baltimore and then Cincinnati,
okay,
which
I'm good
makes
with
sense
that.
to me.
They don't trust the Browns.
Nope.
Okay.
The South is
Should
the
be the
Texans,
Texans by themselves.
and then Jacksonville is their number 2, which doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kansas City is unanimous pick for the AFC West.
Yep.
There were no other questions about that. So AFC wildcard teams would be Baltimore. Oh no, wait, that's weird.
So they got Baltimore as the 1 seed with the bye.
No,
No, they
that
had
doesn't work.
the Bengals as the number 1 seed, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the Chiefs as the 2.
Hang
No,
on.
so they're
this doesn't
saying-
make
so
sense
that's the
because the
playoffs.
Chiefs are. Yeah, but the Chiefs aren't.
So
in
they're
here.
saying the Chiefs are going to win the AFC. They're going to have the bye. Baltimore is going to be the
2
first
seed.
seeded team that has
and
to
then
play
Miami,
that first weekend.
and then Buffalo,
Yep.
and then
Okay.
where's this predictor at? God damn it! Just give me the damn.
They still have the Eagles on the NFC.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's not
the
getting
Eagles.
to the
The
point.
Eagles do have a lot of talent. A lot of talent.
And I don't. Did we look at their schedule?
I just don't think Sirianni
Eagles?
is.
Yeah,
Who does
their
the
Eagles-
Who does the
their Eagles is
NFC
favorable.
I'm
East
pulling it
play?
up.
They have to play because they don't play the AFC East this year, so they must play the. Do they play the West? No, because the Chiefs don't play Cowboys. They have the AFC North,
Yeah, they do.
so that's
Yeah,
going to be
they
that's
do.
going to be a rough gauntlet. But
That's
everybody
good
in the
shit.
division has to play them.
Correct.
So that's going to be okay. So you're all going to get beat up by the same teams.
Okay, are we calling the Chiefs the 1 seed?
Yeah.
I think so.
Who's the 2 going to be? The Ravens or
Ravens and Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Honestly, I'd probably give it to the Dolphins.
Okay.
Personally,
I can't spell. 3 seed
is going to
probably
be the other one. So the Ravens.
Are we going Ravens or Cincy?
no.
Are you go?
I think we all took the Ravens. I
Okay.
think we should go Ravens.
Okay, and 4 will be
Texans.
Texans. Okay, and then the 5.
is going to be Bills or Jets, whichever one you think is going to come
Probably
out.
Bills.
I'm voting Bills.
Yeah.
6 is probably going to be
Bengals, Browns.
The Bengals or the Browns. We'll go with the Bengals. We're going with the Browns.
And then which division is going to get
The 7.
is a division going to get 3 or is somebody else going to get a 2?
I think the North will get
Jacksonville going to get one? Like
No.
they going to squeak in?
I
or
think the
is
Bengals. I think
the
it'll be the
Bengals going to have a
Bengals
better
anybody.
record.
Yeah, I think it's
We'll go with the Bengals.
And again, this is with the caveat that Jamar Chase will play at
Correct.
some point.
Okay.
I really hope so. I drafted him in a couple leagues.
So
I did
you've
too.
got
Right first overall.
I know,
God
I'm gonna
damn,
need
guys,
him.
Come on.
I'm going to need him.
so you've got Dolphins, Bengals, Texans, Dolphins, Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Texans, Bills. First matchup, Dolphins versus the Bengals.
And it'll be in South Beach.
Yes.
Miami will win in South Beach against them.
Okay. So then Ravens, Browns.
And it would be at Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good game. I would like to see that. That's going to be one of those Sundays where you've got a pot of chili on and it's snowing and you're like, this is good football.
Because they're both good cold weather teams.
Yep.
Uh-huh. And they both have good defenses.
That's going to be just a rough.
That's another rock fight.
That
and
is.
It would be a fun one to watch. That's like a heavyweight in the middle of the ring, just beating the hell out of each other.
So do I. There's always an upset.
I want to take the Browns.
It'd be the Browns at Baltimore.
I'm okay. I'll roll with it.
All right.
I like it.
I mean, it doesn't matter because
Texans, Bills.
I'm taking the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans
in
as
Houston.
well because it's in Houston.
I think he's going to have a sophomore slump. I don't think they're going to make it that far.
You know what happened the last time I watched Josh Allen play a playoff game in Houston? You guys remember I run around and I just throw the ball behind me over my head, that Josh Allen play? Yeah.
You did lose
More
that.
of that. That's what I would see. So I'm taking the Texans.
Okay.
I'll see if I can try to pull that up for you.
Okay.
Guys. That was one of the funniest.
That
fucking
was
things I've ever
hilarious. And he completed that pass, didn't he?
seen. No.
No?
I think
Okay.
it was intercepted. But
So
yeah,
then-
to the other team.
So then, with the rework of that, the Chiefs should play the Browns and the Dolphins should play the Texans, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, Chiefs-Browns, I'm taking the Chiefs. Any objections?
Chiefs,
What-
Browns, no, because it'll be here.
Oh.
I think it'll be a good game.
Oh, I agree. So then, Dolphins-Texans, and that's going to be in South Beach.
Yep, it would be.
Do we have a rematch from last year as the AFC playoff or the AFC championship
Here in
game?
KC.
Here in KC?
It's possible. I mean, I'm going to be a homer, and I'm going to say the Dolphins because
Do you
In
take
the back of
the
my head.
Dolphins over?
Dolphins over Texans, yes.
Yeah.
Like, if you were just looking at that game straight up, which one do you take? I mean, we would find out week 15 because the Dolphins play at Houston.
Well, okay.
So
How do you think
so
that
it's going to
game
be a
plays
rematch?
out?
So we play
Playoff, rematches never go the way of everybody wants them to go.
So
Regular
they have-
season doesn't count when it gets to the playoffs.
I
Just
agree
throw
with
it out
that.
the fucking window.
I agree with that.
So they play the Jets at home, and then they go to Houston, and then they have San Fran. So they have a tough slate. I could see them losing to Houston there, and then in the playoffs getting the win. I could see.
Do we have an AFC Championship rematch?
I could see it.
It's possible.
If that's the route that they have to go, they beat the Bengals at home, and then they beat the Texans at home. Yes, I think the Dolphins could get there, and then it's going to be Chiefs Dolphins in the championship.
Realistically speaking, when it's minus 20 outside, do the Dolphins stand a chance?
That was the coldest game in how long? If it's a normal temperature, Dolphins have a chance.
it's
minus
never
40?
Going
It's
to be
never
a
going to be
normal
it's never-
temperature
yeah,
in
you're-
January in
You're
Kansas
talking.
City. It's
You're
going to be
talking
cold.
below 32 degrees the entire time.
It's going to be somewhere near zero.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm holding out hope. I'm just holding out hope.
So, I honestly believe the Chiefs get back to the Super Bowl. I don't see it not happening, and I was very skeptical about them last year. You know this.
Very skeptical.
I
You were
was.
very skeptical about them the year before.
I was. Mm-hmm. Which means I'm probably going to be fucking. You're going to hate me later because I think they're going to make the fucking Super Bowl and they're going to win it.
I mean, it's fine.
3 in a row is.
It's not like
It's unprecedented, but this unfortunately is coming out to be look at all the weapons that Pat fucking has, and that's inevitably the problem is.
when McCole Hardman is your number 5 or 6 receiver.
Yeah.
I'm not saying McCole Hardman's good, but we've seen what Pat can do with him.
Yeah.
And it's more than anybody else in the league can do
Sky
with
Moore
him.
is now the Qdarius Tony of this group, and that's
And he's
sad.
never going to go on the field. He's there in case
No.
they need an emergency punt returner to come in and fumble the ball.
Pretty.
And I'm not.
That's
Sky
the
does.
sad part.
Jesus, Sky.
I never wish ill upon anyone. The Chiefs have been very healthy for a long time. Injuries happen to every player. When
Hold on.
is Mahomes
Hold on.
injury?
Hang on. I will say this. It's already happened once.
He won a Super Bowl with one leg,
Yeah.
bro. One leg.
It's already happened once. And this man had players running away from him because his kneecap became his calf muscle.
Right.
So and he was
Dislocated
out for
kneecap
what,
is-
3 weeks and was already back?
Right.
When was it Moore that came in the game for him?
no.
Or was that
That's-
Henney?
That was back when we had Henney.
Henney, okay.
Because that's the year that Henney also
No,
played in the
no, it was
playoffs against the
Matt.
Browns.
No, it was Matt. It was when we picked him up off the fucking scrap heap and had him play for 3 weeks.
Who?
Matt, oh, what the fuck was his name? His first name was Matt. I know it was.
Matt Flynn?
No. I want to say his last name was
I don't remember
Moore.
a Matt.
I don't remember a Matt. I could have swore it was Chad Henney, but I could be wrong.
I thought it was Henney that came in the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season, got him to the playoffs, and then Patrick came back.
No, you guys are always thinking about the...
I'm thinking about the Browns in the playoffs where Pat was out. That's when he actually had the high ankle sprain.
Yes.
And then that's when Henney came in and picked up the fourth down. He rolled out, hit Tyreek.
That was the play.
You're talking about a year before that.
Yes. It was the year before we got Henney.
I don't remember. Jesus, I should remember this, but I cannot remember who the hell it was.
Because he was
I don't
sitting
remember
at
what I had for
home.
breakfast half the time.
He was sitting at home, and they went with him behind. God damn it! Why can I not remember his name? This is going to fucking kill me, and I'm going to remember after this show. I want to say his last name was fucking Moore.
Matt Moore? Matt Moore was another Dolphins quarterback that...
Well, in 2018, Matt Henney backed up Patrick Mahomes. So
It was Matt Moore. Yeah, I'm right. It was fucking Matt Moore. There's his picture and a fucking cheat. Yeah, it was Matt Moore.
Yeah, Matt Moore. This is from July 2020.
Chiefs move on with Matt Moore.
Yes, it
during
was him.
Mahomes' injury.
Yes, it was Matt Moore because they got him off his fucking couch, and they went with him over Henney or whoever was the other person for whatever reason. I don't remember why. It was Matt Moore.
Matty Moore.
Yeah, because he ended up being like the second or third string, and whoever their third string was went to the practice squad for the rest of the year. Because Matt,
Fucking A.
yeah,
I don't know. I got it. You're good.
okay.
You're good. You're not crazy.
I just don't...
Because that was the first year that they won the Super Bowl, and he got a ring out of it.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not crazy, goddamn.
He remembers.
Not about
He
that at this
remembers.
moment.
Yeah, because he was a Dolphin scout sitting at home, and they called him. They're like, "Hey, man, we need you to come in." And then he won the starting job that week. And they were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, sitting
Here,
on my couch.
learn these
They're
8
like,
plays.
"Hey, we're gonna send you 9 plays. This is all we need you to know, other than hand the ball off, and we're just gonna tell you what running back hand the ball off to." Okay,
And the
okay,
good thing
coach.
All right.
Good thing with the quarterbacks, you always get the headset in your ear. It's telling you what to do.
Let's go to our championship games and our Super Bowl. Let's get it knocked out. We're already at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Fuck it. Who cares? All
We
right,
got Chiefs, Dolphins,
which Chiefs? are gonna win?
NFC.
I don't even need to go through the NFC. I don't want to give a shit about the NFC.
I'm going Chiefs Ravens on the AFC side.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had the Ravens beating the
Browns and then
Yeah.
beating the Browns, and then the Dolphins.
But it's at home, so you still Chiefs Ravens. Chiefs win again to be the man. Woo! You got to beat the man.
So then they'll be 1-5
Yeah.
against the Chiefs
Yeah.
and really be broken and
Yeah.
just they'll be like the Bills.
So then who? Okay, then who comes out of the NFC? Because you don't think the 49ers are going to make it all that way.
Is it going to be the Lions?
That's one of them.
Who's your other one?
Who's my other team in the NFC?
Are you going Dallas?
He's going to say the Bears.
Boom! It's on the board. The Bears
Get outta
and
here.
the Lions.
Not even
No.
close.
No way.
Yeah, buddy.
No. Not
I'd
a
throw a
fucking
bet on
chance,
that
man.
one.
Oh, you got another bet. Throw it out there.
I would throw that one.
Throw it up there.
Bears will not.
Are
make
you
the
that
playoffs.
confident the Bears are going to make the Super Bowl?
No, I said AFC Championship game. Or sorry, NFC Championship game. I think it's going to be Lions, Bears, and the NFC
Lions to
Championship.
the champion.
And I think the
Super
Lions
Bowl.
go to the Super Bowl. Wow. That would be my pick right now.
Do not see the Bears making the playoffs, let alone getting.
Yeah,
the
I don't
championship.
either.
No,
I just don't see that. Yeah. Wow.
Let's make a bet.
I'll get on that bet. That bet I would get on. I do not see the Bears doing it.
I do. I really think so.
You're that confident.
I am.
Fine, the Bears don't make the NFC Championship. You have to shave your head fucking bald.
I need to shave my head.
It's come to the dark side.
I'll be there.
It'll be the first time since Subway, motherfucker.
I'll be there soon enough. This is already starting to thin out.
We need to see what it looks like now.
We've already seen it.
You've got till February, and then you can grow it back out by the time playoff season start or NFL season starts again. If you are that confident in the Bears,
I'll get back to you.
nope. We need to know right now,
Well,
sir.
I'm not taking that bet.
Pussy.
Bears to make playoffs.
Oh,
Is that'd be a bottle. Bears to make the playoffs.
yeah,
would be
we
a
already
bottle,
got
in my
that
opinion.
bottle on that. Here, let me look at the Bears again with this awesome roster.
I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Oh yeah, they're stacked on offense.
Why are you looking at roster? Roster don't mean shit.
I'm with the depth chart.
He's looking at defense now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
who's gonna help bail us out?
I don't love the defense is the problem.
Yeah, and rookie quarterback's not gonna have enough gumshoe to fucking.
He's gonna
outscore
throw a lot of
everybody else.
picks, and
Yep.
that defense is gonna have to try and bail him out.
We already got a bottle of Jack on the board. What do we need? A bottle of? Well, you drink whiskey too, so it wouldn't really matter.
Angel's Envy is always good. I'd throw Angel's Envy on that one.
I don't even know if I've ever had Angel's Envy off the top of my head. Is
good
it good?
stuff. It's
quality.
Good. I like it.
I just don't love the defense. That's my problem. I don't.
Now you're second
They
guessing
got-
No,
yourself.
he's second guessing it.
See, like on their
Shaved
ends
head
are
is what got
fine.
him.
Ends?
The ends are fine. The middle of the line is meh, and their secondary is meh.
Eh.
Bruh.
Tremaine Edmonds is a stud linebacker, but
That's about
that's
it.
about it in there.
And they've got Cairo Santos still as their kicker, and that I don't love Cairo Santos.
Yeah, I know.
Not a fan.
Even though he's a Wildcat.
He's not a Wildcat.
I thought he was.
He's just the ex-chief.
Oh, okay.
It
Wasn't there a Santos at K-State then?
was Grammatica back in the day.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking wrong.
We haven't had a really good kicker since.
No, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, I'm confident they're going to make the playoffs. I am not as confident that I would make a
deep
huge-
playoff
I don't
run.
have I would show you DraftKings. I don't have them in the Super Bowl. I don't have a bet on that. So clearly, if I'm not putting money on it, then it's not my.
But you're confident they're going to go to the NFC Championship.
We're here picking these games. Yeah, I'd pick that.
What's the bet then?
I don't know. It's just not going to be a shaved head. It's going to be a monetary bet of some kind.
Pussy. Spot's marked right there.
Okay. Who am I betting? Both of you? Is it me?
I'll take that one. I mean, that
I'll let
one
him
I
take-
will.
he needs a bet on the board, and I haven't really disagreed with any. I got 3 bet. I already got fucking a manicure
All
on
right,
the
well,
board.
you-
Okay,
you-
motherfucker.
What's your favorite spirit? Put it up
I
there.
mean, we'll do. So what? That they're making the title game.
This is NFC Championship game.
They make the NFC title. Okay.
Well,
I'll take a
bottle for
bottle of
Bottle
Angel's
for
Envy.
bottle.
Okay.
Envy
Bottle.
versus what? What do you want?
Let's see. I'm gonna make it even.
Angel's Envy's $40.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go with the Jameson Black Label.
All right.
All right.
JMO
I need a new bottle of Angels for my bar in the basement.
Bears make
NFC title game.
NFC title game. Tyler Blanco.
Boom.
All right.
It's on the board.
All right, so
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And let's say the Dolphins do beat the Lions or beat the Chiefs. Benefit of the doubt.
If the Dolphins are playing the Lions,
Yeah.
Miami.
Who do you see coming out of the NFC? Because I honestly, at this point in time, I think if the Lions go back, they make it this year. They don't.
I agree.
They beat San Francisco or whoever else they're coming from.
I think Purdy will take a step back.
I agree with that.
I think the Lions are going to be the winner of the North, and I don't trust anybody in the East to make it past the playoffs.
Dak's going to...
So Dak's going to Dak.
It's going to be the Cowboys' year.
They're all in.
The Dak's going to Dak, and the Eagles lost their centerpiece. So I think the Lions are going to take it. And
so who wins your Super Bowl?
So he's saying Dolphins, Lions.
Yeah,
Who wins that?
Dolphins.
Chiefs, Lions, because we're both in agreement.
If it's the
You already-
Chiefs,
you
if
already
it's
know
the
what
Chiefs
it is.
Lions, it's the Chiefs.
And you know who I'm picking in that game.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I haven't picked against Pat yet, and I will not going forward.
This is what scares me because this is the first time that I'm actually overly confident about it, which to me means that they're going to fucking lose. That's going to be my play the whole year.
My favorite thing is that we have people already injured that are going to be coming in later. So
Yes.
Amenahue is going to come in rested.
Yes.
And then Hollywood's going to be off for a couple games, and then he's going to come in. And the wide receivers
And all that-
are much better than
And
this
Holly,
year.
all that does is gives Hollywood time to keep reading the playbook,
Mm-hmm.
keep reading the playbook, keep reading the playbook, keep watching film, keep
Dude.
doing everything else that Pat needs you to do to sit down like what Juju learned how to do about his 5th or 6th game in, and he's already going to come back and be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Rice learned it. Money.
Rice is going to
Worthy-
run rough shot over the middle of the field. Like,
And all they're going to do with Worthy is they're going to go, hey, run down the field. You can catch the ball, though. Run down the field. Because I don't know if you saw the
his
clip.
route tree is go,
Yeah.
followed by go.
Fade.
And then we go on the
Go.
left side. Go.
Yeah.
Go to the other side.
Yeah.
Go.
You're gonna
Hey,
run.
this time do a stop.
You're
This
gonna run a
time,
stop fade.
this time do a stop.
fade.
Just
Yeah, you're gonna run a
just
stop
to
fade.
trick them, do a stop,
And then you're
next
gonna
time
run a
go again.
sluggo. Then you're gonna run a sluggo, and then you're just run.
Just
All right,
fucking
coach.
run, baby. Just
All right,
run.
coach.
So good. Oh,
All right, well, that wraps up this show. This is the longest show we've ever done.
it's a new
It
record.
is a new record. It was worth it though.
It's
Good show.
It was fun. We had a lot of fucking drinks.
We
which-
did have a
which
lot of
helps.
drinks. But we also talked a lot. We talked almost 2 hours straight of football,
Yeah, we did.
and we didn't get off subject too much.
Nah, no rabbit holes today. We were good. We were focused. Football makes
Thank
us
you
focused.
again for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having me. Anytime.
We will have you back at some point in time. Probably, actually, we'll
We should have him back for the Super Bowl show.
the
so we
show
can-
between the Super Bowl like we did last
Uh-huh.
year.
Sounds good.
And we will run over this,
see where we're at.
see where we're at. And
We
we'll-
will
Expecting
settle
my,
all
I'll be
debts except for
expecting
the
my
Super Bowl.
Angels envy.
yeah, except for our Super Bowl ones. But everything else is pretty much there. We'll
Yeah.
get that typed out, and I'll get it. I mean, that'll stay there, but
Right.
we'll get it all situated up
love
because
it.
that's a good bet. That's good stuff. I like that.
It's fun. Keeps
This
it
is what we
interesting.
missed last year, other than our. We had one bet last year, didn't we?
I think we
Bottle
did.
of Jack won last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that was it. So, folks, if you've stayed with us this long, please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, to Facebook, to Instagram. We're still working on TikTok as soon as we can get that done. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Thank you again for coming.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
All right. We are... Say it.
What? Are we done?
I think we're done.
We're done.
I think we're done.
Okay, bye.
Peace.